Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to Transformers, the show. We're joined by Deluxe all the way from America. We've got loads to go through. We've got Transformers 1, plus we've got our favourite robots from 1988. It's going to be an absolute killer show. I'm well excited. Let's do that intro.
There's a magical place, we're on our way there, with toys in the millions all under one roof. It's called Toys R Us. Soon after bedtime, when dark nighttime falls, Jeffrey and Helper stock up all the shelves. From ceiling to floor, books, board games and bikes, teddies, puppets and dolls, and spaceships and trikes. There's millions, says Jeffrey, all under one roof. It's called Toys R Us, Toys R Us, Toys R Us.
Hey, thanks for joining us so much for tonight. We've got loads coming up. A really interesting show. Deluxe, thanks so much for coming on. It's 2:00 over in America.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. Like I said, I've been wanting to come on for a long time. Like I said, I worked during that time, but like I said, I told everybody I was had my floors done. It was supposed to have been done in 2 days, and they did it in 1 day, and I got a free day off. So I was like, I hit up Alexis, and I said, I'm ready to go. I said, okay.
Privilege. We feel really privileged that you're going to spend the time with us. Probably be a 2-hour show. Just give you the heads up. It may be a little bit shorter. Sometimes it's an hour or two longer.
I'm
It
good
all
to
depends
go.
on the questions that Alexis asks, to be fair. First of all, we'll start off where we always do. No list tonight. Right, we'll start off with the news.
I talk some TV, and now the news. Don't touch that dial.
There's loads of news. We're going to jump around a little bit. We're going to start with this, which is Magmatron, which lots of people are getting in hand now, certainly here in the UK, and I assume in other parts of the world as well. That these photos come from our very own Lord Jamie Liddell, who has shared a couple of photos to go with the other ones that I found online, which are more some comparison shots. So there he is. Now, it's very important we all note that Magmatron is next to Robosen Grimlock. So just because I don't know if any of you know this, but Jamie owns Robosen Grimlock. He does. He doesn't mention it. Doesn't like to bring it up, but he does have it. Anyway, there it is. Looking magnificent. Humble. You are a humble man. And there you go. Making this toy, which I have no interest in buying, actually look really good. Have you got this, Deluxe? Is this one that you're after?
I got a pre-order. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. But man, the combination with the alt mode, man, that's comedy itself right there.
Yeah.
Oh, the Deducus. Yeah, that's.
It looks good. The bot mode looks really good. I mean, combined looks really. I really like it. Yeah, I have it on pre-order. It hasn't hit over here yet.
Yeah, well, it's a great face sculpt. Those are Jamie's photos. Then these were photos that were shared, just showing some comparison shots with the original toy. So the new one's on the left, original on the right, just in case you didn't realize it.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Is that your right? Is that your right or my right?
The only right that you're looking at on your screen.
It's all right.
There you go. Dinosaur. What's that one? Land, Saurus, Sea, Saurus, and
Confession time. It's not an Allosaurus. It's a Gigantanosaurus. It's a Gigantanosaurus. It's not an
Thank
Allosaurus.
God you've cleared that up, because it's the question that was just coming up in the chat constantly.
And apparently it's not a Pterodactyl. It's a Quetzalcoatlus, which is the weird looking dinosaur. But it is a plesiosaur. So I'm pleased to plesiosaur. Okay.
I feel like you just set it up just for that joke. There's Magmatron next to Armada Prime, so you get a bit of a size comparison. So he's a fairly hefty boy.
Yeah, he's good.
Fairly hefty.
Then they released Big Convoy, like the buffalo, like the mammoth one. Have they released that already? Like in
no,
not the new one. Not the new stuff. They got the reissued it before, but they don't have.
Yes, I saw photos of that. I wasn't sure if they would. I thought, I must have missed that.
Give it time. Give it time. Hasbro will put it out there.
It does go very well. It does go very well with the original Big Convoy, which is a mammoth.
I love this new section of the show. It's fantastic.
Yeah. The Alexis takes us on a journey section.
Skywalker SES said, "Did you know there was 2 different Lucky Draw Magmatrons?" Now that is some education right there.
Wow.
Anyway, moving on. So we're getting reissues of figures that are up for pre-order again. So you've got the Shattered Glass 2-pack of Optimus Prime and Ratchet, which I may actually go for because I missed it the first time and I really like the colours on Ratchet. You've also got Jetfire, Siege Jetfire, and apparently these are bots that people were really asking for.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So they are available for pre-order over here in the UK. I assume it's the same on Hasbro Pulse and any independents over in the US and around the world.
I think the difference is in the UK, we are not sold out, but I think the US was sold out quickly.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah, it's a good one too. That's for some reason Hasbro does great jobs with commander classes. Other classes they just screw up, but a commander class, him and Skylinks and
Rodimus Prime, I liked him.
Yeah.
Rodimus.
How big is Jetfire in Alt mode, please, Andy?
If I had to say, if I had to take a guess, I'd probably say about 14.5 inches, and maybe 36.8 centimeters. But I mean, it's just a shot in the dark, right? Alexis. Roughly, yeah. All
right, good
stuff. Pete, get the tape measure, son. Right. Anyway, moving on. We've had photos from Mark from the Hasbro design team, Mark Lonas. All praise be to the Mark. And he has shared some photos of Squeezeplay, and it's Squeezeplay. I love Squeezeplay, so it's in the news. You don't like it, so anyway, he's there and he looks awesome, and it's really nice to see these kind of photos from Mark. He does this quite regularly with the new bots that are coming out, and just gives you a real taste of.
And he always gives his input of how the design process went on as well.
Yeah.
Yes,
good photos.
I reckon that was
good photos.
I have actually, because I was trying to cut down, because I know we've got a lot to get through tonight, so I didn't actually put in the photos of the design process that he shared, but they are there if you go and look on his Instagram account at Mark Lonas. But yeah, it's Squeezeplay, and for me, it's awesome.
Squeezeplay and cancer as the Japanese.
We don't question that one, Pete. You dirty-minded son of a. Anyway, right, here we go.
We definitely.
He's got 3 swords, but we can only see 2 of them.
Oh dear.
It's more of a spear. It's more of a spear, Peter. The third one.
Anyway, Trumpeter, I do Nemesis Prime Smart Kit, which looks very Nemesis Primey. Anybody? Because you get these, don't you, Alexis? You get the DLX ones. I mean,
I thought this was available in China though for a special.
Sorry.
Oh, is this only available in China? Oh, there you go. China exclusive.
Sorry, this is it. So, what's Trumpeter? What's this? Sorry, I don't know what this is.
I'm just looking back now on my official information. So this is a limited run of 500 units. Also sold at the 22nd China International Model Expo, which will be held on April 19th and to the 21st. So now, if you're in China now, go and buy this at the expo.
I don't even like this stuff, but it was just a little post on it, wasn't it? So it was easy.
Is it DLX? Is this DLX? Is it big scale? DLX
No. This is a company called Trumpeter who have done a Bumblebee movie Nemesis Prime Smart Kit. So
I mean, it looks quite cool and awesome, you know. So, and Nemesis is always popular.
Yeah. Colors, man.
Deluxe, do you know what scale this is?
What's it with fucking scale?
Something like Yellow Park and probably some of that stuff like that. Not very small. I mean, they're not very big.
What's in size in comparison to a cat?
Deluxe scale.
Your typical family cat.
No, because you got the DLX scale, which is the
Alexis, are you just what? Alexis, we're doing.
He's just doing a flex. He's just doing a flex.
Alexis, stop flexing. Stop it.
Moving on. Transformers 1. This is the movie poster, the official movie poster. We'll be watching the trailer later. We'll be talking about it. You'll see pictures.
What scale is this, Andy?
I'd say it's probably in movie poster scale. You know, when you go to the movies or you go to the cinema or whatever you call it, it's probably in that size of the posters you see on the wall. It's just my guess. But
we should send Pete up with his measuring tape. It's big Pete.
Quickly, get to your local cinema.
We've got the trailers coming up. So once we've done the news, we'll play the trailer and we'll have a bit of a discussion then.
I don't think anybody's watched the trailer at all. On Facebook, I saw nobody didn't watch it.
There's no posts about it. We'll be the first.
Nothing.
These are, I'm showing these now because these are some of the kid oriented.
They look great. Masterpiece, yeah.
That's the new masterpiece line.
That Bumblebee. Oh my god.
I knew Takara wouldn't let us down.
Look at that. That's beautiful. That's just beautiful. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that Megatron as well and the Starscream are just reused toys from a previous line. I'm sure I've seen
Megatron looks like
Earthrise. Looks like Earthrise maybe or something.
And of course, we all remember the wonderful transformable masks that are always so incredibly popular that they've brought exactly the same ones back that I believe they used in Rise of the Beasts. So yeah.
Stuff of nightmares.
Because that looks so much like Bumblebee into Transformers 1 trailer. It's exactly the same. The likeness is uncanny.
Hasbro.
Hasbro. You little tinkers.
McDonald's toys. Yeah, exactly.
It's just horrific.
The real question is, will Sam notice the difference in the bedroom tonight when I wear that mask instead of the other mask? So we'll never know.
Damn.
Should probably just be glad of the mask.
Wear the strap on or not.
It's worrying that he needs to. Anyway, Mark Lonas has been sharing more photos, this time of Prime Cliff Jumper.
This looks good.
Yeah.
And I as a Transformers Prime fan, I agree with you, Paul. I think this looks.
I'm excited for that 4-pack. I'm excited for that 4-pack.
Yeah, as much as I dislike the 4-packs from the point of view that it's not great for those people who only want one out of the 4, I still want this. So it's fine.
The reason I dislike the 4-packs is because of the QC issues as well, because they've been particularly bad recently. It's just like you've got 4 bots now potentially with problems.
Look at this though, no gaps in the legs, no gaps in the thighs, no gaps in the arms. If you look at, and this is what the rescue bots like, Chase as well.
Chase is good. Chase is under. I was really surprised at it. It was a fun bot. It's a fun transformation. The alt mode's good. The bot mode's pretty good. It's a underrated figure. I think it's a really fun transformer.
If they do the other one the same way as Chase in the same style, like look, no gaps and like a decent transformation, I'll be in for all 4 rescue bots because again, something I can relate to with my children. And that's the gift that keeps giving. So, sorry.
This is so much BS I'm listening to.
This is like the time you bought like all of the Hasbro bots and you were going to give them to your kids at Christmas. How did that work out?
Yeah, they're all sold. They said,
no, he sold them.
Sold them. They said no more. They said
no more Christmas Eve.
I'm sorry, kiddies. Santa sold your presents this year. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
If you were Pinocchio, Alexis, if you were Pinocchio, you'd be a fucking forest by now, man. You really would.
Lee Hancock shared this wonderful piece of artwork, and it is this deserves to be hung in the Louvre. So here we have Beast Machines Peter, which is based on our very own Pete because he's such a massive fan of Beast Machines. Look at that! Like, it's amazing. It's uncanny. The similarities between them.
It's like looking in a mirror.
Uncanny. It's a beautiful
glasses,
thing.
man. It's the glasses.
It's very popular, and the tape measure. I think that's a lovely.
In fact, can we be controversial?
That's what it is.
I'd say Pete.
Oh, I now see the tape measure. It blended in with him. I didn't know that was the tape measure.
Yeah. Well done, Lee. Well done, son. Right, moving on.
That's awesome.
Masterpiece Brawl, Transformers movie Masterpiece Brawl. So this has been revealed in the last few hours, and you can look at lots of photos of it online. If you like your movie Masterpiece bots and you like Brawl from the first film,
I think the last one. I think that's the last one to finish off the 07 crew. I think.
Yeah, the originals.
I think it was.
The tank mode on this is really nice.
Oh yeah. Do you know the weird thing is I kind of liked the design in the movie. I thought it looked quite cool, but as with most Decepticons in Bay movies, they generally get blown to crap fairly quickly, and then they're dead.
Exactly.
There's the tank mode, which does look pretty fierce.
I think both modes look pretty good. I like the weathering and the battle damage on the bot mode looks pretty good.
It's cool that it comes with blast effects as well. That's quite new, I think, for them.
I think every Transformer should come with blast effects. Every one of them.
That'd be cool.
Do you think, Andy? Do you think the Transformer 1 toy we are seeing here will be what Optimus Prime or Orion Pax will eventually look like, or is it a case of they designed the toy before the movie came out?
I assume, based on what we saw on the trailer, because their bodies change in the trailer, and if you remember in the trailer, as we will see, there's a gap that when he's around Pax that gets filled. I assume he becomes Optimus Prime at that point. I assume it's to show after that transformation. But this is actually the mainline one. This isn't the Studio Series one.
No,
it's just interesting to see a bit of a comparison between this and the Studio Series one, because apparently
it looks like a Studio Series box full.
No, but that's not this.
Yeah,
that's my point. This is a different figure. So this is the mainline, which is called Prime Changes. That's the title they've gone for them. So you've got a couple of photos here. There's Alpha Trion. Some people were asking about that in the trailer. There's a bit where you see a beast with a horn on, and people say, "Is this some new Beast Wars?" No, it's Alpha Trion. So, as we can see from the photos there, so this is a different take on Alpha Trion, but we've seen him as a kind of line.
He's got a battle mask on then. Optimus Prime's got a battle mask on then.
He must come with a battle mask. Yeah, I'm guessing retractable one. We've seen that before. Again, I'm not completely against that. I prefer it with the battle mask, obviously. But,
I saw a picture of Optimus Prime in his alt mode, and people were tagging me because it was visible hand syndrome. But on the picture that you showed just there, you couldn't see the hands; they were bended up. I wonder if the picture that people showed was it mistransformed?
Was it the Studio Series one rather than that one, or was it that one?
Oh my god!
Because this is the Studio Series one, which I looked at this and I did not think this would be Studio Series just because of the gappage stuff. But
That
this
looks
is
best.
Never put it past
like
Hasbro
it
to put
being
in some waffles, man. Never put it past Hasbro to throw in some waffles. Come on now.
What? That's the Studio Series one.
this
Yeah,
is
got like
that's
the
the
paint
studio.
apps
That's
as
the, yeah,
well.
that's the studio.
But that
The one
should
he
be
just showed
bigger.
was like a one-step changer or a two-step changer, like one of the kiddie ones. This one is this one's.
Don't
Oh,
mention
this was the one
one-step
that-
changers.
Jamie, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this has gone up for pre-order over here at £25, which is
Yeah,
actually
I'm
normally
not
these things
buying
are
it.
priced a bit more than that for Studio Series.
I mean-
But
I don't think Alexi should buy it either because he still can't transform one-step changers.
Damn.
there you are. Look, face mask again. So yeah,
I wonder if that mask opens up, or
I'd be
I don't
amazed
think
on a
I doubt it
£25
would.
toy, but you never know.
$25. I don't think they'll go all out for that.
That's where the
No.
money's gone. It's just that one bit. No hands, just a face mask.
You're lucky you got an axe in there. That's what you're lucky to get that. So
Get your Axel. Right. Are we going to show? Oh no, we're doing the third party first.
Oh, don't you forget about third party.
It's
The
very
most-
easy
you never
to do.
forget about third party. Come on now.
Right, if you've got earphones in, just protect your ears. It's the best bit, so maybe don't. Maybe clean it up. Don't protect your ears. It's the best intro ever.
Battle this.
It's heavy metal cruncher time as Optimus Prime goes toe to toe with combat Megatron. Prime is one tough dude underneath his hood. He's a transformer missile fun phenomenon. Combat Megatron is combat armed. His mighty mega missiles are slamming. He can mad out more for use mega force, but combat Optimus is still standing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Does
Oh,
anyone else think that Megatron's actually rapping? When Ultra Prime goes battle this at the start, and Megatron starts rapping in the movie.
it's
you
almost
watch
like
it
the
back,
person who done the intro put it together so it looked like when their mouse moved,
Yeah.
it went along. Weird.
Almost. So close.
Right.
Magic of television.
New Age Toys.
Love
with
TV.
their Road Ranger, which is called Road Games.
Cool.
Road Rager.
Well, don't get too excited for this, lads. Let's
I
do
like
it.
new age stuff, but it's like
I
it's
mean,
not a new toy.
Deluxe, you getting this?
Oh, I get everything New Age. If you watch my reviews,
Yeah.
everything Legends.
Yeah.
I love the New Age.
Have you got because it's not out yet, is it? You haven't got Pipes or Huffer yet. He's not out yet, is he?
No, I do not have. I have Wind Charger and Tailgate almost here soon, so I'll be getting those.
Same.
Huffer, I don't. Yeah, Huffer and Pipes have not been released yet. Not yet.
Have you got the Magic Square one though? I really like the Magic Square one's one of my favourites.
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
He's a good old boy.
And then there's also a bit of puffer action as well. So they've called that Sorcerer. There's
I
Sorcerer.
love some Puffer. That paint job, man, looks so good.
Their paint is amazing, isn't it? New Age.
Yeah, it's top notch. I mean, they're the fans' toys of Legends, basically.
Yeah.
What I usually call them. Yeah, one of probably my favorite. Them and 3-0 are my favorite companies right now as far as Transformers.
It does look quite nice.
I think
I've
Hasbro
got the Hasbro versions, and I like them. But these,
Yeah, Hasbro did a Road Rager and a Puffer 2-pack, didn't they?
yes, they did. Yeah,
they do.
They're some of Paul's favorite Transformers.
Oh, they're not. I love Huffer. I love G1 Huffer. I love Magic Square Huffer. I was so excited for the Hasbro Huffer as well because it's always been a favorite character of mine. Those fucking hands, you can just see them from everywhere. When you look at that mode, I was like, oh, Hasbro. It's like they know the bit which.
He's waving, Paul.
Don't forget Bagkeep. You love a bit of Bagkeep, Huffer. That's one you got.
You gave me Bagkeep. I've got Fans Toys Huffer, and I sold it because I was impressed with that. Sorry, Huffer rant. Alexa sent me Bad Cube Huffer for completely free just because he loves me, and I do. The Bad Cube Huffer is excellent.
And there was a little Huffer inside, wasn't there, from Andrew Tate?
There was, yeah.
And that's the third party news this week. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, that's it.
Although I'll say this, Alexis. Obviously, I just go on the usual websites. You used to actually put some effort in and find some news for us. But you've not done that for a while, so maybe pull your finger out and then you can't complain.
Now he just likes to talk for chug and mainline stuff instead, and then
That's what he really loves. That's
You wait till
Yeah.
next week. I'm gonna find so much.
You know,
He works-
something
he
he doesn't
basically works
show
for
an
Hasbro.
interest in.
He loves Hasbro. Absolutely.
He's got
loves
Hasbro
Hasbro.
stock. He has to have Hasbro stock. He does.
Okay, right. Okay, cool.
I don't have Hasbro stock, but I have a Hasbro sock, so I can say fuck Hasbro. That's my magic.
Damn.
It
sock for
doesn't
Hasbro.
even make sense.
Alexis just
Like
wants
you,
to swear.
like you thought of sock, and you thought that rhymed with stock. You thought I'll get into the joke. I'll say the joke before I've worked it out.
Every teenage boy is a magic
Do you
sock.
know, Alexis, who did your wardrobe tonight? Because you've got that kind of, stalker flasher look going on just now, man. It's just,
That's a very
My
different
wife will be
issue.
this hoodie.
all you need to do is grease your hair back, and you'd own that.
Anyway,
Okay,
the trailer.
right. The trailer. Let's do it. So it's the Transformers, the new Transformers film coming up. I think as it got closer to the trailer, we realised it wasn't maybe the Transformers G1 type filmy thing that we would always love, but it was. Well, I won't go into it. I will play the trailer and then we'll talk about it. Here it is.
And we'll go into it.
So, how long do you think we'll be here? I'm not talking to you.
You know what? We are so screwed.
Thought you weren't talking to me.
You two, come with me. Report to Waste Management.
Hi there, I'm B127. I'm actually working on some nicknames. The one I'm floating right now is Badassatron, which is actually pronounced Badassatron.
We're gonna call you B.
I know we're just lowly worker bots who can't even transform. Don't you want to see what's out there?
There's a reason no one goes to the surface. It's dangerous.
Why'd you bring jetpacks?
If we survive this, I'm gonna kill you.
I accept those terms.
The surface.
It's beautiful.
You have proven yourself worthy. Take these and access your full potential. It's time to show them we are more than meets the eye.
We can transform now.
On 3, 1.
It's working! Where's my head? How do we use these things? Oh, the wheels! I need wheels!
That's very accurate story. That
Guys, that's not good.
We've got these powers for a reason. Let's use them.
We stand here together as one.
Whoa! I got a battle mask! It appeared with this guy. Knife hands? I have knife hands!
I can see that. B, these are not the bad guys.
Why did you cut the door?
What? No, it was already like that. Right?
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
It was. Yeah, it was already like. Yeah, that's right.
Why did you cut the door?
No, I think it's so good, like really, really good. I didn't play the comments as we were doing it, but it genuinely made me laugh. Like generally, I thought it was really funny. I didn't think it would be that funny. The B bits were hilarious. It looks like the section at the end had loads of action in it. Ed said it gets a bit dark at the end. I'm all up for a bit of darkness at the end. The first thing I thought at the start was it was almost like a Pixar movie with its production levels and its humor. But with Transformers, I think if you just let go and relax and not think it's going to be anything to do with G1 or anything we've seen before. It's good.
It's not
The
for
only-
us. It's not for
Yeah,
us. It's not
it's not
geared
for
for
us,
us. And
yeah.
I'm glad with that because I
Yeah.
want Transformers to be around another 40 years. So this is for kids. I mean, they made
But
it.
it's
And it
but
could
it
be
is
darker,
for
like
us
you
as
just
well.
said. It could be darker. We're just seeing. They probably did the first trailer to bring in the kids. It could be darker, and then he's got to turn
It's
into
pretty
Megatron
dark.
sometime.
I mean, she
You know,
Reinhardt
so-
kicks someone in the face and then blasts someone to fuck with a shotgun. I don't know how much more darker you can get, but
Oh, he takes someone's head off, doesn't he, with a
the
knife?
thing is, I really
Yeah.
liked it in the sense it reminded me when we looked at it of Shrek, and it also reminded me of Guardians of the Galaxy as well, with the sort of music
Yeah.
and the humor as well.
Rolling
And I
Stones.
think it's going to be hitting both marks. I think when people said it's for children, I started to think of something aimed at 5-year-olds and younger, but I think this is a much older age group which adults can enjoy. And I
It's like
think that's
Briticus,
cool.
doesn't it?
People have said that this might be Dreadwing or Darkwing, but it's like complete speculation again. But yeah,
It also looks like the Sentry Bot. Remember when the Dinobots got exiled to Cybertron and Desertion Dinobots? Who was Shockwave Sentry Bot? Not the one on
it
roller.
could be. I mean, I bet we're going to see generic bots because obviously
It looked
on the
like
trailer, like the
Definitely.
Wintersons are the kind of bad
I mean,
guys.
I think I saw Skywarp. I'm sure I
Yes,
saw Skywarp.
well,
Yeah.
we'll come to that. Yeah, yeah, he is.
Optimus
He is
Prime with his
there.
battle mask.
It
But
reminds me of
we also saw
Big-
Black Arachnia as well, which
Yeah.
is quite
You
interesting.
saw
I think we
Viacom
said.
too. I mean, they're throwing in some
Yeah.
prime things and everything. So
And obviously with Thingy having Thingy having his a beast mode, Alpha Trion having a beast mode, it seems to be it's new canon, isn't it? New lore, it's its own universe which Transformers excels at.
I think
It
when they're
reminds me
showing-
of Gone, Matt.
Just real quick, they said when they're showing moving the boxes and stuff around, I think they showed it was Jazz and some other Autobots too as well.
Ah.
I think in one of the pictures.
Wow.
What I saw.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's go back and just have a look and see if we can see.
Right there. Yeah, right there. So I think if you see, there might be like Jazz and some other one. I mean, they kind of looks like
Nice,
an
man.
Airbot.
Dion, because he's orange.
Maybe
I don't
Dion.
know.
Could be Dion. I mean, yeah. But I think I've seen a lot of people say that could be Jazz and some other, kind of generic bots, but they later play a bigger role down.
I do want to say as well,
it
if you
remind-
actually look at the world they've created, when you look at the scenery and the cityscapes and everything else, it's
That's
absolutely
beautiful.
incredible.
That's the Pixar
you know.
bit. That's the bit which reminds you of Pixar.
Yeah,
that scale and
yeah.
scope they give to it and the attention to detail. Not just
You have organic, you have animals and stuff. And everything. Whenever they blew up the animal and then B turned around and started running, I thought that was funny. I thought that was
Yeah.
hilarious. He's like,
It-
let's go.
when he
reminds
didn't
me of,
transform and his head wasn't there. He said, "Where's his head?" And he just landed. Where's
Hey, at
my
least Bumblebee is talking, okay? So at least we be happy about that. I mean,
Yeah.
golly.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. It reminds me of Big Hero 6. Do you remember Big Hero 6?
Oh yeah.
And my sound just
People have
exploded.
noticed the
And
Megatron.
it's like,
That
when I saw
Megatron's got.
the intro
Oh, sorry.
Big
Go
Hero
on,
6,
Alexis.
hands across the city at the very beginning. I thought, is that real? Is that? I had to question myself. Like the animation was so good that it actually looked like a real movie. And I think actually like this comes about like, and I think it's some of those like those moments. where,
Someone
like,
reversing.
It's fast.
No, it's my fire.
I'm backing up. I'm sorry. My
Who's
fat
on
ass is
fire?
backing up.
He's on
there's a
fire
moment-
because
there's a-
he's so hot. He's so hot. Megatron
literally-
must
I
kill
like
him.
it. He turned his
There's
camera on.
stream on the
There's
internet.
a moment-
There's a moment, and it just goes quiet, and there's the action. It's like the deadpan stuff. I love the
He's going to
deadpan
start
stuff.
screaming now because he's on fire. He'll be going, help,
Alexis just
help.
keeps going.
Live
Yeah.
death.
Sorry, I lost sound. What's going on? I lost sound. I knew you could hear me.
I wish you
Don't
did
worry
lose
about
sound. We can hear you.
Some people have pointed out Megatron's eyes are orange, and then we see a scene where he gets his gun. Well, where he
Yeah.
has red eyes. So people were saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's not dark." I think we are going to get darker stuff, and they have talked about
I know.
sequels to this.
He
so-
turns into Megatron somehow, so I mean, it's gonna be,
See him,
But he
you
seems
see
so
him lose
nice
his-
and friendly. What happened to him?
Yeah.
Did he discover triplicate forms or something? I don't know. I just.
He started watching Transformers the show.
I bet he
That's
tries to
understandable.
get. I bet he tries to get Prime and then try to be
Yeah,
on his
this is
side.
it
I
here.
bet
It's
sometimes he tries to talk to them, talk them into trying to do everything, all that try
Nah, I
to put
don't
them
know.
with them as well. So.
This is the start. I reckon this is the start of it. He sees what the worlds were like. He goes when he goes see the world. Because I know Jamie, you think Megatron's like evil through and through, and he should be evil through and through. But I think him being a good soul at the start, and then losing himself and completely
No,
corrupted and being. No, wait. Listen, wait. Before you describe
I've already heard
this
this
is my
a
point.
million times from you.
No, you haven't. Before,
Yes, I have.
Wait. He's a good soul. He's corrupted, and he loses all his humanity in the sense of terms.
He's
right?
a transformer. He
And
doesn't have humanity.
Is that
No,
Darth
that's what I
Vader?
mean. He
Are you
loses
talking about
all
Darth
his.
Vader?
He loses his soul. Then he becomes completely corrupted and distraught and segregated from the rest of the world, and becomes the darkest thing in the whole planet from someone who we see here as a nice, potentially nice being. I think is sadder and much more worse than someone who's just born dark.
I think from looking at the trailers, there's been
opinion.
Decepticons before, and there's obviously an opposite to the Matrix, and I think he gets that. And I think in the sense of corruption, I think it's not so much corruption in the sense that we tend to use it, like there's still goodness there. I think it's corruption in the sense of like Star Wars, but it's the dark side where you just become completely evil. There's no redeeming feature there. There's nothing good.
I agree. I think it's going to be, and that's the bit which sometimes, like when you watch the prequels of Star Wars, you already know the end, and that's the only thing which annoys me a bit. And so with this, I do not mind if they absolutely ditch canon, like and just go for it. Like some people saying Dean's not there and certain things, and that certain B can't be there because he wasn't in this. I don't mind if they rip it all up and do it again, so we get some surprises. And this is a different.
I think there's going to be so many nods to G1 that people, it's going to be like, oh, I remember that. I think, man. I know a lot of people flipped out, and it was funny as hell reading Facebook while this happened because everybody's just, nerd tears were everywhere. But I just think this is going to be good. I mean, it's just going to be fun for the kids, and I think there's going to be so many G1 nods that we're going to be like, okay, I liked it. It was pretty good.
And Chris is owning the Optimus Prime voice, I think.
I like him as Orion Pax as he is, I suppose, at this point. But yeah, I thought he did well. Just going back to what you were saying, Alexis, about the bit with Megatron where he stood by what looks like a giant helmet. So people have much more skilled than me have been through the trailer with a really fine-tooth comb, and they've pointed out that scene seems to be a cave, and there seems to be bodies of larger Transformers that people have speculated are the 13 original Primes, and that this is where they get their cogs from, and that these 4 get special powers because they take Alpha Trion has given them the cogs from some of the original 13 Primes, is what people have kind of taken from that, which would be an interesting twist on it.
So
that's
did
the
he get
scene
the call
there.
from the evil Prime? There was an evil Prime.
Well, this is it. Does he get it from Megatronus, which would be the giant Decepticon face mask guy, and maybe that's why part of what helps to turn him? I don't know. We won't know until we watch the film.
It's a technical. It's like Cable with it's a technical virus, and which is actually spread across his body, which is something.
No, it's like why I said it's like.
Well, we don't know yet, Alexis, but it could be.
Yeah,
it could be.
Like
there's Alpha Trion anyway, and who doesn't love a bit of Alpha Trion?
I thought Fish Run sounded really good too. I thought Fish Run really sounded good.
I was just going to ask on the point of like Megatron becoming bad, like on like the Force side, so Darth Vader becoming like that, or when Shockwave becomes evil because of no fault, he's good, and he gets twisted and converted. What's worse?
What's worse? He gets a blue tracksuit and starts flashing people. I just think Alpha Trion is basically he's miserable, isn't he? I don't know, maybe he's just been working as one of those bulls you ride in some cheap pub. I just don't know. It's just like obviously they've changed Alpha Trion completely.
I mean, we only saw him for like 6 seconds.
Yeah, but we've seen Black Arachnia.
So you mentioned the Viacons, so there's some of them there, the flying ones, isn't it?
Yeah, they're going to be.
So is it like Beast Machines either? Is it like Beast Wars, and then you had Beast Machines, and then it's gone full circle, and it's like Transformers are coming from these guys?
Maybe it's just going to be a mix. Maybe there's parts of the world where they have vegetation and stuff. That has been in some Transformers stories in the past. But...
True.
Yeah, before the war destroyed everything. I mean, it could be it was a beautiful planet before, they had the war. So
there's lots of big battles. The Quintessons we mentioned, so we see the Quintessons. We assuming they are the Quintessons. I don't think that's been confirmed anywhere, but I mean, technical monsters ruling over the Transformers. We see Sentinel Prime. I wonder if he's going to be a bit of a mix of the Sentinel Primes we've had in the past.
Do you mean because he would be a prick, or will you?
Basically, yeah. I mean, he seems to be the one who's leading the Transformers, but under the command of obviously the Quintessons. Alpha Trion again looking a bit crusty, and then there's big battles and explosions, isn't there?
I think it's awesome. I was really excited. I don't know it's because we watched it for an hour,
It's the build up.
Into space.
Hey, there she is. So yeah, we got
she's
Black Arachnia confirmed.
Yeah.
Or maybe she'll be
Dodgy.
Arachnid, but whatever.
I think it's
Either way.
Arachnid. I don't think it's Black Arachnid. I think it's Arachnid from Prime.
It looks like that, doesn't it?
I want to turn
and the
into
boys.
Oh, I can't wait. That's awesome. Starscream.
Starscream.
I wonder when Megatron comes to become Megatron.
Was that in
if
the trailer?
if he trips and falls, Starscream says later. I hope he
So this is weird, right? It indicates that Starscream's in charge there, above Soundwave and Shockwave, right? That's what I found really interesting.
Well, he's standing on the steps. This scene you see on the trailer, it is literally a split second. It was a pain in the ass to pause it on this, so I could get it just where I could see it.
I had to see screenshots.
I didn't even see
Starscream's voiced by Steve Buscemi as well, and I love Steve Buscemi. He's great. So I'm looking forward to seeing his take on Starscream.
I thought I heard he was doing Shockwave, but yeah, if he's doing Starscream, that's awesome.
I wasn't sure, but there was several people posted about how he was Starscream.
Maybe he's doing both.
We'll see. It could be, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
So Starscream's going to have a big part in this, then.
But that throne looks a bit homemade, doesn't it?
I hope
it's
so.
a bit, we'll make it ourselves. So this must be very early in the Decepticon movement.
Yeah.
And then
Soundwave looks good too as well. I like Soundwave.
Skywarp, Paul, you mentioned it, and this is the scene which flashes by really quickly, so it's hard to get a decent cap. And there he is, Starscream having a fight with someone
too. Hope we all Seekers.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Really cool to see. And then of course we had the battle mask for B, which I suppose is a carryover from the movie.
It's nice to see Bumblebee different again, though.
It gives him a gold bug look, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, definitely.
I think
the
it
head's
looks good.
good, yeah.
I like it. I like the new Bumblebee.
Yeah.
And of course we know the actual logo for it.
I would love a Slipstream. I would love tons of Seekers. Oh, that'd be awesome.
And just in case anybody missed the actors who were in it, or at least the main ones, there we go. And Brian Tyree Henry is who's doing Megatron.
So Lawrence Fishbone's Alpha Triumph, right? And who's John Hamm again? Soundwave?
I don't know if we've had that.
I don't think they named him. I don't think.
I thought it was Sentinel.
Yeah, I would imagine he'd be Sentinel. I could see him as Sentinel with his voice.
So,
that's it.
So what is going to be the catchy name for this universe then? Because Transformer 1 doesn't just have sex appeal, I think enough. What would be the catchy name?
Transformers
2? Is that sexy enough for you? 69.
Oh yeah.
All right, giggity.
Unless you're feeling kinky that night, and it's Transformers 71.
Transformers Filch.
Oh god.
Let's not go down that route again.
Right. That's awesome. Generally looking forward to it. It was generally better than I thought it would be, and yeah, as the news breaks over the next couple of months, its release date is September. So as we get more information,
My birthday. I cannot wait.
Mine too.
Should we just have a quick show of hands?
Are you both?
Oh, mine's not 14th. Mine's just in September the 29th.
Okay. I think the movie actually releases on the 13th or 14th around that area. Sometime.
The 13th of September, yeah.
Okay.
Should we have a bit of a show of hands then? Who's actually looking for? Maybe not a show of hands, but who's actually looking forward to this then?
I'm going to go and see it, but not on the 13th because that's an unlucky number, so no chance.
I'm taking my boys.
I will say this.
Peter
You're talking about going to see a cartoon. What's unlucky about it?
Peter went for a haircut on the 13th, and look what happened to him.
Deluxe made a really good point though about this is not aimed at us. Let's be honest, we will enjoy it.
Wait, it's aimed at us. Stop saying it's not aimed at us. It's bullshit. It's a phrase of term.
I'm trying to make a point.
It's
I'm trying to
hipster.
make a point. Stop talking. The point is, it is. Everybody knows that they're trying to draw in you younger fans. Well, my wife went to school today, and she said all the kids were talking about the Transformers 1.
That's awesome. That is so freaking awesome.
Yeah,
that's one school.
Yeah,
so
cool.
if that's in one school, it's going to be replicated across the world.
All the kids were talking about Barbie.
No, they weren't talking about Barbie. That's the frigging point.
I teach in secondary school. They were.
That's different. They were talking about Barbie for different reasons.
They've got to move on because we're dying. We're gonna die.
Yeah,
We're gonna die. I
Some
mean,
of us
they have
sooner
to
than
move
others.
on.
But my actual entire point is it's aimed at a core audience. It's aimed at a myriad of age groups, and
I get
that's
that,
why I say Shrek,
everybody
Guardians of the
can get
Galaxy.
into it.
when you say it's not for us, it's maybe
I'm
not
not
for
saying
you as
it's
an
not
individual,
for
but
any of us, but
they're
it's
happy.
clearly to
If they
attract
could get the
younger
parents are the ones with the money, and the parents will be taking their kids to see this.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
who are
it
going to
is.
drive
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Can I
My
just
kids
kill
already
everyone's
said they
dream?
want to go. And
Ed summed it up best. I think Ed summed it best. He said it's for a new generation, but with plenty of homage to G1.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Wonderfully put, Ed.
That's perfect.
Wonderfully put. I shall spare you when I conquer Wales.
In case anyone like Jamie,
He's not even kidding. Be prepared.
He's always talking about conquering stuff, man. God,
He is.
In case anyone like Jamie is delusional,
That's why he's taking
there will
Wales.
be no remake or follow-on from G1 movie. We are not going to get anything like that ever again.
Probably not.
Suck it up and move
Probably
the
not.
fuck on. 'Cause
Exactly.
I'm moving on with or without you. and
No
it's all fucking
boycotting.
round. You fucking are moving on.
Idiot boycotting. What are you going to boycott? Just don't go to the cinema. Ooh.
You just
Fucking
please
right,
like you
Mike.
press that TV screen.
Give me my timbers. Give me my timbers.
I don't even know where I am. I genuinely don't know where I am.
That's your age, Pete.
Do you know what it's not? It's not the rubbish it was Netflix, which we had to pretend we liked.
Yeah, so true. So true. Right,
Pete,
cool.
love your
Okay,
haircut.
let's
Love
move
your
on from
Love your
this.
haircut, by the way, mate. I see you've been to the hairdresser today, Pete. I love your haircut.
All that means. But
That's
we'll
a bit
go.
low there, Alexis.
I love your haircut. Your hair looks
Okay.
nice.
You went to the hairdresser today. You did go to the hairdresser, didn't you, Pete?
Let's find out what
Yeah, only the one in the
thought
kitchen.
this week in the world of Transformers in pickups.
The butcher,
Wishbone.
then.
We now return to the Transformers.
Yep, pickups this week. So what do we get? I lost it. Let someone else go first. Then, God damn it.
I need to go and get mine.
No, Andy, pickups.
Paul,
What did you get this week, sir?
I got some stuff. So last
I'll go as well.
weekend
Fuck it.
we went to as a family. We went to a fairly local independent toy shop thing called Independent Toy Traders in Newton Aycliffe, and picked up a few bits. A little bit of Mask, Switchblade, a little bit of Thundercats with Slide, some of the 2011 Thundercats figures, and most importantly, because we were going to go to a shop that sold loads of wrestling toys for my son Lucas, and it was closed, so the wife told us, well, let's all go to Smith's instead, where I picked up Sandstorm.
Hey.
So that was a nice day, very much so. And then after that, having
Claire's
done
so
all that-
lovely.
Claire is
wonderful.
very much so. But then after that, Claire decided she really liked these Thundercat things, so she allowed me to buy all this stuff as well. So I've got a little bit of a collection starting now.
Where did you get them from?
Mostly. So I went back to that shop in Newton Aycliffe to pick up that Panthro. The Thunder Tank I picked up off Vinted for 20 quid. It's brand new and sealed, so I thought that seemed a bit of a bargain. And it's one of those things. I kind of want to keep them in the packaging. I just think it looks nice as a collection, but then the kids are all saying, "Oh, we should get them out, and you should put them in a
kids need
diorama." They do, but they're banning that soon, Jamie. As I'm sure you're very well trying to. So
Not in my watch. Not my watch.
There shall be no striking of the children. And there's one other thing
Unless
which I haven't
left-handed.
mentioned. So this is some of you may know, of course, who watch the show, that I've been lucky enough to be gifted a couple of G1 hauls from a friend of my wife's who was clearing out a dad's house and found her little brother's old toys. He didn't want them, and she gifted them to me, and
that's awesome.
I have more. So he's came today. I've been
You
trying
glorious bastard.
So what I'm going to do is
More?
I'm going to
There's
do
more?
a video tomorrow. It's not as big a haul as the previous ones, but there's still some tasty bits in there. And
Show us
I'll
offline,
do a video
Andy.
so we can stick it on the channel because the last ones did pretty well. And yeah, so I'm not giving any hints. I have looked.
I only have one
obviously, but I'm not
request.
giving any-
Please use a better dining cloth on your table.
There won't be a dining cloth this time, Jamie.
Just go
The old
sheer
one
wood.
died to death.
You gotta do it on your
Died.
bed, man. Do it on a bed sheet.
I'm gonna lay on the bed. I'm gonna lay across the bed.
Oh,
And I'm
Do it,
just-
yeah.
It'll be like a
Give it
boudoir shop. And
Only
the toys.
American
OnlyFans,
Beauty.
man.
Yeah,
OnlyFans,
the toys.
man.
I'll just be covered in Transformers, just
Yeah.
obscuring the bits that need obscuring.
Go
which
go in the
reminds me,
bathtub like American
I'll
Beauty
need, I'll
and
need at
get,
least one of the Titans.
and
Anyway,
get Claire to put them on you like that and do a photo shoot. That'd be good.
OnlyFans. Oh, that's awesome.
we're gonna
Oh my
break the
God.
internet. Oh my Jesus!
What has happened here? Mr. Lightning, the
Where's
Flash
Pete
is
gone?
here.
Where's
Okay.
gone?
American booty.
Did you not
Who's
see
this
me?
handsome man who was
I
here?
can't see you. I can't see you.
Can I go next? Because this is really hot.
I'm burning up.
No, actually, you should wait till the end.
Pete, can you see through that? Can
Just.
you see faster? Can you see faster than the average man?
I can see faster. Faster than the fastest man. So we've got I only got 2 pickups this week. So we've got a sales focus day that I'm helping run on Tuesday in the office, and the theme is superheroes. And as the Flash.
What's he gonna wear, Pete?
Agreed. To be fair, there are certain aspects. There are certain aspects of this costume that are less Flash and more Flasher. If I'm honest, I'm fully expecting an awkward conversation with HR come the end of it.
Is that for the OnlyFans scene?
It will be. It will be for TF the show after dark, and about 4 o'clock, Chromia turned up, and then I started humming Chromia River, which I thought was a really good play on words. So I've been singing Chromia River all afternoon.
Oscar Wilde level wit there.
This is the moment Justin was thinking of when he sang the song. So Chromia and a very, very synthetic Flash costume, and that was me.
It looks good on you, Pete. It looks good on you.
Oh, thank you.
You're quite muscly anyway, so I'm assuming that's not the one with the muscles.
No, this isn't.
No, that's the real. That's all real right there.
That's all.
Yeah,
all.
100%.
That's not costume.
Right, now I'm taking it off.
The thing is, Pete's actually he is quite muscular, so let's suit even better on him with the fake muscles because it works because he's actually muscular.
It is so hot. And genuinely, I feel like I'm going to burst. If I rub my legs together, I'm going to burst into flames. It is proper.
You should see from our end, mate, because it's so hot. If I rub my legs together, I'm going to burst as well.
Different thing. That's a very different thing.
Right, I'll go next then. So I only got one Transformer. Got a Transformer there, mate. I got what's his name? Sandstorm. Got Sandstorm. Yeah, so I thought he was really, really good, to be honest. It's not often I pick up a Hasbro and think it's as good as this. I don't mind the legs. I don't mind that there's a bit of a gap at the back. I think he holds himself up really well. I think you have to have little compromises when you have a triple changer. It's how far does each mode compromise, and I think this guy, excuse me, doesn't compromise that much.
Can I just say,
I'm being physically sick.
That was a burp in the follow-up. That was a burp in the follow-up together.
Hey, you're back. We just had a superhero on, mate.
Can I just say, if you want to watch a decent review of Sandstorm, Deluxe has a very good review on his channel. You go to Deluxe Baldwin and watch his review, where he makes a very pertinent point about the chest and its occasional.
Yeah, how's y'all's chests? Are they loosey goosey or they don't tab in?
Mine's alright. It will pull down though, but it will stay up quite easily.
They could have done better.
I hate it now. Shit.
Yeah, I hate it.
He's ruining it. He's absolutely.
I just pointed out. He's like, God dang it, man.
It's got 2 tabs.
Paul's crying. Thanks.
No, 2 tabs. You just click in and then it's
yeah,
you can get it.
You
right.
got to give it. You got to give it quite a solid push.
I hard pampered it. I haven't seen the instructions. I've had it in all 3 modes, Paul style, and they're probably not the right way. Both modes were really, really good. Really good. I was so impressed. Brilliant toy. It's the only time where I thought, because I know Jamie, you always say like, oh, it's the engineering, you're paying for the engineering. It's the only time where I've actually bought it and thought, actually, it's quite expensive, but it's worth it. That engineering for this figure is definitely worth it. It's really clever. It's you don't need the instructions. You can find your own way with it. And it comes with some really good accessories as well. So fair play, Hasbro. You've done a good one there, apart from floppy chest. Okay.
No tracks chest.
It's
belly. Okay.
I like the idea we should have Deluxe on regularly, just so he can come on and ruin a figure for us by pointing out what's wrong with it. Just have Paul.
I normally don't catch that.
I'm really worried.
People tell me in the comments, "You missed this, you missed that." I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
My favorite Transformer of 1988 later. I'm going to be like, oh, this is my favorite Transformer. Good luck's going to be like, oh, do you know its arms don't fall backwards properly? Oh, for fuck's sake, it's my childhood.
Visible hands.
Next April, Deluxe, you should do a video and just make it everything wrong, but subtly, so no, everyone.
That'd be a good video. All the things that are wrong with the things that you love.
Okay. See how many comments you can get.
I only get 5. I only get 5 comments every review. I get about 5. That's about it.
We don't. We get live comments, then we don't get many normal.
Everybody's in the chat. That's why.
Do you want to go next? Did you pick up anything this week, sir?
Who?
Sorry?
You. Oh, me also.
Alexis is referred to as fuckface.
Okay.
So when it's his go.
I got a couple. Alexis said I could bring stuff and everything, so I brought a lot of stuff. But anyway,
of course you can.
I won 15th place in a pie-eating contest, and so I got Snarl to finish off. Finally to finish off my combiner Dinobots because they're supposed to combine, not really.
I love the thought of you entering that pie-eating contest just to come 15th. Like, I don't want to come 14th. I want that particular prize.
I got to have this. I get 15th place. I get this.
Where am I? Where am I?
I've got to get the Snarl. So I finally completed that guy. Beast Machines, Cheetor. Yeah.
Peter.
A bunch of legend stuff. I got this guy. I highly recommend this one. This is Robot Toy Caesar, the Beast Wars. If you like Beast Wars and everything, this I'm looking forward to the Megatron. This is their Primal. Really
good. It's fun party.
Yeah. Well,
Actually, they would scale perfectly with MPs because obviously they were
they will.
Yeah,
they will.
They're very
good.
detailed as well. They're
fun.
very,
very fun.
Yeah.
They got the red one. They got the Burning Convoy coming too as well. I'm excited for that. But the Megatron's coming. And it's good. They're doing a Cheetor, and they're doing for some reason doing Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie. I don't know. They need to stick with Beast Wars. So I don't know why they're going off to other stuff. But yeah.
Are they doing the Prime as well? Are the guys doing the Prime as well?
No. Which you mean Prime from Bumblebee movie?
The Legend. Yeah, there's a Legends Prime one come out as well, but
that's no. There's that's Metagate. Metagate is doing. They did that. They're not doing that yet. New Age. This is Cliffy and Bumblebee from with the battle damage. The end of the thing is, and also got Devastator. Also as well. End of the world. Let me go through this real quick. MPH Optimus Prime, probably the worst Optimus Prime Legend scale figure I've ever reviewed. It's terrible. It's trash. Only reason why I got it because they had some recolors come out, the Toxitron and Nemesis and everything, and I thought, hey, I'll try this out and see if it's good. It is not. If you watch my review, you can see why. It is trash. Shattered Glass Octo Punch and Shattered Glass Sea Spray from New Age. I made a mistake. I didn't know it was Shattered Glass Octo Punch. I just called him G1 and someone threw a fit. And okay, sorry about that, guy. Iron Factory. I'm in the Iron Factory Facebook group. You ain't in there, go check us out. Got the what's her name? Starwing, the Starscream little cosplay, whatever, little anime, female stuff. A lot of people don't like that. Metagate. Here's what you were talking about, Alexis. I think.
That's the one.
Okay, so this one, it's good. I like the ugly alt mode, but bot mode's good. It's a fun transformation. It's good. I got the clear one coming as well. They got a clear Starscream one coming too. So that's good. Found this yesterday, Sideswipe for Studio Series.
Cool.
Yeah, Gamer Edition. I thought I was done with them, but I saw them for $20. I was like, okay. I did get Sunstreaker as well, and he's pretty good.
What do you think of that Sunstreaker? I know we've had a lot of interest in back and forth on our show about that one. What's your view on it?
It's fine. The 80s women working shoulder pads are they get in the way, but it's pretty cool. I like the alt mode. I like the kind of the futuristic car mode with the kind of. Somebody asked me if he had wheels, and he does. They're just really gliding things or anything, but overall, not terrible.
I don't like how he's smaller. I don't like the side swipe because it looks cheap. It just looks
I thought I was done with the gamer stuff. The side swipe, I was like. I'm done with it because I don't like the gimmick, the arm, the strong hand, the little strong hand thing going on. I didn't like that, but I was like, I saw it for $20. I was like, and that's pretty sad that I'm happy that we're paying $20 for a deluxe. I'm not. I'm really not, but it's better than 25, I guess. So there's that.
Tomorrow's, if you want,
Is that
the
because
best-
you review it? Is that why you buy it? Because you review it?
No, I bought it because I like Transformers. Jamie.
Even the rubbish ones.
You watch my reviews, I always start off with
You, Jamie. Fuck
I
you.
love Transformers. I love Transformers.
Little top tip, right, guys? If the best deluxe you can get, right, which is free, all write this down, is Friday night, 8 p.m. live on this show right now. That's the best deluxe you can get.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to say, I've watched many of your reviews, Deluxe. You always come across as such an incredibly nice guy, so it's really impressive Jamie managed to rile you slightly. That's Jamie! Well done, son.
I think we started off strong tonight, and
I still love your
we went
picks,
on
man.
live.
I still love your picks, man. I will still follow your picks. Yellow Park, the Rhinox from there. That's good.
Love Yellow Park. Yellow Park are really. I love Yellow Park. They're really strong right now.
Yeah, especially for the bots.
It's so hot right now.
It's so hot right now.
You know,
Your
for the
review of that's
bots-
up, isn't it, Deluxe?
What's that?
Your review of that is up on your channel.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
just put that up yesterday. Yeah. Yellow Park's really good, especially for the price, $35 here. I don't know how much they are over there, but really fun, easy builds, and nicely articulated, and scope work is really good. I highly recommend all of them. From the Rise of the Beast. You like that movie, but it's pretty good. I'm ready for Mirage, and I think they got some other ones coming too as well. The Versus, the Clear Starscream, the Ghost Starscream, and Waspinator. Love that. Pretty good. Well, I mean, I don't love it. The molds are kind of meh. Not one of my favorites for Starscream, but he's fine. I got Shockwave as well. I won't bring everything up. Oh, sorry.
Is there anything you didn't get?
There's a couple things. Last things I got a couple Starscreams. I did get 3-0 Deluxe Deluxe Bumblebee from the Rise of the Beast movie. The last things I got 3-0 Starscream. Because I'm a big Starscream fan.
Oh,
And-
have you opened that yet?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Are the feet is
Oh, they're ugly as sin.
interesting. Oh, okay, good. Right,
Ugly
just
as
making
sin.
sure. Right?
I don't know
That's
why.
his
I want-
theme.
For some reason,
He's a
I wasn't
feet
sure,
man.
like,
He's a
the photos
Transformer
were different.
Tarantino type guy.
I don't know why.
I'm trying to get the flame toys.
He likes
model
to
kits
put them
version
in
of
his mouth. I wish he would do that right now, so
I'm
you
trying
can
to
go
get the
on
flame
with what you're
toys model
showing.
kit version of them.
Well, do your pickups, man. Let people do the pickups.
The Play Toys ones are good, but the feet I don't understand. Like with the Prime mode, if you had the 3-0 MDLX Prime, that little thing on his in front of his shin, no reason to be there. I don't know why they did that. And the feet, I have no idea why they made those. Like,
right there.
Yeah,
Not your pickups.
Could you stop it, Alexis? And
My
let
last two
people do
things,
the pickups?
I got these at a comic store.
Oh, cool.
These are the car versions of the Beast Hunters Starscream, and then the first edition from Prime. This is the Japanese.
Oh yeah.
I'm very
That's
jealous. I
cool.
want a first edition Starscream.
I'll pay. You would not be happy with what I paid for this whole thing, and both of these. So this one was really expensive. So, but I never
Oh,
saw
was
it. So, oh yeah, I paid like I'm not gonna say. No, I paid about. This one was the Prime one was about
tell us offline.
160 in US, and this was $80. So. Pretty, but they're hard to. I mean, I've never seen these in out and about. And out there, like, you can find them on eBay, I guess. But yeah, that's all I got. Or what's
Cool.
All
Great
you
pickups.
Thank you.
Right, we've
That was
saved
epic.
the best to last. Well, the best photos to last. So, Jamie, your pickups.
I was
Jimmy,
gonna say Alexis hasn't got.
Yeah.
Man,
Fuck
that's
Facebook,
amazing,
man.
But it doesn't feel like that because every
doesn't
pickup
know.
he's just been talking through them all.
Yeah.
I feel he's spoken loads. So
He
it's
has.
good.
Jimmy,
We'll do
Jimmy go.
Jamie,
Let me go.
and then
Let me go.
Hey,
right,
Luke Gardner.
best
Hey, Luke.
ultimate pickups ever.
I got more to give, so it's fine.
All right, cool.
All right, so I got the Triocon. What's it? Magmatron. I don't know anything about the character. He just looks like an abomination. He's kind of horrific, and he's just wonderful. And that's what I like about it because he's just crazy. He's just like a cool toy, and he's like a brick because mostly because when I was putting them together because I was transformed to take the beast modes, and then because there's no review videos out there. So I'm going to send an angry letter to Pine versus Pine and Emigo and yourself now. I'll include you in that list to say, why haven't you reviewed this guy yet? Because I had to transform this myself, and I had to use the instructions and read it, and it was fucking nightmare. You know, and that's why, and I don't know, and because there's no review videos, I don't know how articulated he's meant to be, so I'm a bit terrified because I did check someone's review video who's like kind of new, and he went, "Oh, I broke this part. It's not that articulated." I thought, "Oh God," you know. So
oh my God,
I'm a
I
bit
broke
worried.
that part.
Yeah. Something to do with the chest when he was trying to transform it. Apart from that, it was a really nice, wonderful video. So shout out to the guy I've completely forgotten, but he's the only one that's got a review out there just now. But yes,
one yourself, mate.
And Plastic Crack, I looked at one of his photos and he had something mistransformed. So he's getting an angry email as well because he let me down a garden path. But it's horrific, and it's wonderfully horrific, and I love it. And I don't know why. I just think when you've got a trial con, you know, something that makes 3 different things, you know, prehistoric creatures which come together to form a sentient robot, you just need to have it. And Hasbro seem to be loving Japan stuff just now. The Beast War stuff, it kind of has that sort of crazy samurai, wonderful look. And I'm watching the Shogun series just now, so it's even better. I just love it. It's just crazy, and he just looks brilliant.
Did you find it? Where'd you find him, at a store, or did you?
I got it from Hasbro Pulse because I'll tell you the main reason I buy from Hasbro Pulse, because if there's a slight problem like a scratch or something, I could return it and then request a replacement. Okay. So it's quite easy to deal with Hasbro Pulse in the UK, and we're quite lucky. But I also buy from Indie Man Toys and Kapow Toys, and Robot Recruits as well. Good independent stores there. Sometimes, you know, some of the conventions and stuff, we'll pick up stuff as well. But
turn around, Jamie.
Mostly Hasbro Pulse.
Is it a shit show on the back? Just turn around.
No, it's quite solid. It's quite. It's crazily. I mean, to be honest, when you think about Beast Machines and Beast Wars and stuff like that, the designs were quite good. So everything's quite. The engineering's quite good. You know, it's solid. Always kind of has been, and it's. Yeah, he's a wonderfully horrific toy, and I think you should have him in your collection. A bit expensive, 91 quid. So if I was most punters in the UK, I would wait till he goes in sale in about 2 weeks' time. You know, well, maybe not 2 weeks' time, maybe 3 months' time, but he will go on sale, and then pick him up there, and he'll be well worth a good purchase. Then probably get him for like 60 or even 50 quid cheaper. But I was thinking about. I would just really want to go for my pickups. What's in my mind, please, Alexis?
I was going to say quickly.
Right, so Alexis, could you just let me go on? But I'm just, you know how hard it is doing a live show. Just say what you want at the end, or wait till I pause. I don't know what I'm saying now.
Gears.
I had it.
Gears.
Yeah, it's something with Gears.
Very tweet.
Yeah, I was meant to take more shots of Gears. I really do enjoy this bot. Yeah, it's a wonderful bot, but I was using Insecticons as background, and then I just started to take pictures of the Insecticons because they're just crazily good bots, and I think we're so lucky just now to have, you know, sort of an era of Transformers where, you know, like mini masterpieces, and they just capture your imagination. So it's like, you know, Deluxe, looking at the amount of figures you were getting and the variety there, that's just amazing. You clearly do love your stuff. So, but just going back through that stuff, yeah, it's just, I just
Dude, those are great pics, man.
I know, but you've got. I mean, just check your Facebook, which is under your proper name, isn't it? Yeah. You've always, that's where I see most of your pictures all the time, as well as on Instagram. And you're just filing them out there. I'm jealous how many photos you actually take. You know,
I ain't gonna lie, I'll have nothing else to do. I love your diorama. I mean, did you make that yourself, or did you get it? Did you buy it? Or?
I buy them individually from different things. Like the grass comes from like an Easter display, and the trees come from like a Hornby, you know, trail thing.
They're freaking awesome. I love it, dude. It's
you know, and I sort of place them together. I did make the roads you know, which
Okay.
is like, you know, cut out, and I use sticky tape to make the markings, because I tried to paint it originally, but then it wets the
Okay.
paper and then it just spoils it. But I find using sticky tape works quite well. So I've done stuff like that. I've started to practice with clay as well to start making my own
Oh,
rocks and
nice.
stuff.
Nice.
You know, and make it hollow. But usually with that, I go to a pet store, and you know, and I'll buy
Okay.
some of the
Okay.
rock stuff there. you
Yep.
know.
Yeah, we got like stuff like a Hobby Lobby. We have stuff, you know, sort of like that has those little, yeah, yeah. About always, every time I see your pictures on Instagram, man, I like them automatically. I mean, they're really beautiful, man. Really nice.
That background there is from my Windows switching on. I was setting up a piece, and then the Windows came on, and I went, "That's a really nice picture." And I thought, I'm going to have to take it quick before Windows fucking changes the picture, before it decides to show me something for my viewing pleasure. And I went, "Oh, I can't put that as a background." But yeah, this one worked.
It's nice for
It
us
looks
to
like-
see that.
I was going to
now
say
and
I
then.
disagree, Jamie.
Yeah.
See how many hits you get on that one.
The image of the dam, Jamie, looks like when Prime's driving over the dam in movie.
Oh, okay.
Water's coming out. It looks like that, doesn't it? There's like 4 spouts, isn't there, when it comes out there. Like I know it curves around in your photo, but it looks like that, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, that's why I liked the effect. It's making me think I need to start doing some of my own photos. I mean, because generally what I do for backgrounds is a tip I say is play your games in the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox, and on these open world RPGs, take screenshots.
Oh yeah.
And you can use them, and that way you don't need to worry about, you know, someone's digital IP or whatever, or digital rights. So it's quick, and plus you can edit them to, you know, hell, which
Oh,
is
you
good.
got the coins. Nice.
Yes. So
Nice.
I'm going to be using this as hard currency when I go to Japan, and expect to buy the best Takara stuff with this coin. I hope. I've also got
Do you want my MB
set.
coins? Get my MB coins.
No, I just want to talk. 50 of them. I got my medallions, so when I hit the nightclub, I haven't opened it yet there. You know, so but I might have to look for a chain, and then I'm obviously going to have to get someone to drill so they can put a hole through it. I don't know. Maybe
What's on the medallions?
Oh, okay.
The light's flashing. Sorry.
Because TF in it,
It's
TF
the Autobot
Nation,
and Decepticon
you know,
badges.
yeah, you can look
okay.
at it in Hasbro Pulse. They're there, you know.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Just make sure you order the right thing this time, Alexis. Do read it carefully before you buy. And,
all right. No words about that, mate.
A beef medallion.
Those are nice.
Yes. And you know what's going to be better is on my bear chest at a nightclub. That's what will be better.
Nice.
Open
The
chest.
bear,
love of God.
like bear,
also
like
got-
animal.
It's upside down.
Upside down, G.I. Joe.
There you go. Oh, nice.
Maybe I want them
Okay.
upside
Yeah,
down. Maybe I'm
exactly.
just being different. You're not the boss of me.
Maybe he's one of those pack troopers.
But yeah, he's like one of the sort of like full of accessories. It's quite cool. I just had to get him. He's like a generic sort of trooper for G.I. Joe, and I do think Hasbro have been killing the G.I. Joe line just now. I mean, killing by making it really good and wonderful, not killing it by like they did to the Power Rangers line and made it pish. But yeah, so oops, boxes are dropped. And I also got this bad boy.
Oh,
As well.
Okay.
And he's quite. I just, the only trouble I have is I'm running out of space to actually put these things in. I just don't know what to do.
That's everybody's problem. That is everybody's problem.
It's not a problem in America. Your houses are huge.
No,
You've got,
no,
like,
it's a
basements and
problem. It's a problem. It's a problem.
Right.
We have tents. That's our extension.
Hey,
so that-
blood huts up north.
Jamie, is that everything?
That's everything. Thank you, Paul.
That's everything, and that's everyone. Right, let's move on to.
I don't see what legend.
Go on.
What'd you get, Lex? You get some
Go
legend?
on,
Let me get some legend. Iron Factory?
Try to be quick though, Alexis.
you handsome
Yeah.
bastard.
Sorry I took up too much time, Alexis. I apologize.
Do you know what? I know it's like you know I feel like this whole show is fucking intense. Like
Technically,
Hang
that's
on.
not.
Hey, tent jokes, tent banter.
Yeah. Everyone's about 10. Is it 10 pants? 10 pants? All right. Anyway, I got about.
These are sex people.
Hurry up! I'll fucking play it.
Get on with it.
All right, so I got. Does anyone recognize this book cover?
No, just say the things.
Yes, it's from the Transformers. Blah, blah, blah.
Do we talk over him?
I know
or
what
do
this
we
is
let
because
him
you
do
posted in our chat asking
us-
what it was.
Yeah, because it was. It's the Covenant of Primus, which I haven't come across.
Oh, nice.
So I got this. It's in okay condition. It's got a little bit of is that damage on the back. You can see that? Smash marks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay.
a bit rough.
Did you get the mask for? The mask it comes
Oh.
with it.
This one here, which does.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Does it go in? That one goes in. That one goes up, and then this one goes up. Ah! Fucking got my finger.
Oh, it's my favourite moment of the show.
Fuck.
It actually makes noises too when it transforms. It makes noises.
Yeah, it does. I mean,
So does
I do as
Alexis.
well.
Yeah, ow.
Yeah, so does Alexis, yeah.
I mean, I've got some battle damage.
Thank you.
Battle damage here.
You've got some damage.
Got some battle damage here.
Clock's ticking.
Oh, come on.
Right, okay, all right. It really hurts. All right. So I got a
No
eBay.
sympathy.
Big
eBay 50. eBay 50. Fuck off. eBay 55.
You know Geordie, right?
Asshole, fascist.
Anyway, got that as well. I unboxed my yellow part.
Oh, nice.
Prime.
Cool.
Which
I got that coming too.
So Megatron's here, and this paint is so much better than this one. It's really weird, right? But I'm doing a video of them, so you won't see what I'm going to do now.
Is this a pickup or a review?
Pick up. So remember I asked for the picture of the image of the Skybound?
Yeah, we remember.
Yeah.
That.
You said you were doing a photo for us.
Well, I thought it'd be really cool.
You didn't do the
Jesus.
photo, did you? You literally didn't
No,
do the
he's
photo,
going to do
you're
it
just gonna
live.
do it now.
Yeah, he's going to do it live.
No, because the thing's too big, doesn't fit.
Oh, that's what she said.
Oh.
Hey.
You'd normally never have that problem.
So it won't fit. It's too big. Oh, that sucks.
So I saw it online somewhere. Whoever did it filed it down. I don't want to do that because I want the figures. So I thought it'd be really cool to do that. So I asked for those images of Skybound to try and do it and recreate it. I got the bots down and I realized it didn't fucking fit. So I was like, "Urgh." So anyway, that I forgot that Sorry, I forgot 2 weeks ago. Then when I ordered the stuff, I got something fucking memories. I showed you this, the MDLX Bumblebee. I forgot I got the yellow part, the miniature model kits. They do minis. Like they do the Grimlock and.
Those are trash.
Yeah, I know.
They're so bad. That's
that.
two different companies. Two different companies made that from Yellow Park. That are two different.
Yeah.
teams,
So I ordered that one standalone because I thought I haven't got a decent So Deluxe, I'm trying to do like a different scale. So I've got like yellow part. I've got like got flame sword.
And these are sex people.
What do you mean?
They're sex swappers. Lynn, this is DEFCON 1. Look. Look. Don't make the same noise as them. Don't think you want to join in.
So well, is going to be.
I'm trying to create like a different line.
I derailed the show. I apologize.
I'm trying to do like a different line. So I'm trying to get things that scale together.
Yeah.
So like Stuart series Magnus with MDLX Rodimus scales really well. That as an example. So I got that. I got one other thing.
We did like Columbo. One more thing.
Oh, one more question. I got the Missing Link Prime as well.
Tell the full story, Alexis.
Tell them the truth. What did you do? You silly bastard.
And I really wanted
You
one with the trailer.
stupid woman.
Version. And I didn't realize that they labeled it Takara with, because I thought it was Hasbro and Takara. I thought the Hasbro one was the the Tomb version.
Both Takara.
No. Yeah, well, I know it now, don't I?
I'm confusing.
Yeah, we told you this. The discussions went on for weeks.
Okay. Who remembers MP10? MP10 had a Takara version and a Hasbro version, right?
But this
See,
is an
you
MP10.
bought this.
This is
two
MP10.
colours.
Fucking an hour and 13, and we're still on
I know.
pickups.
Whose fucking story is this? You asked me to tell a story, and you fucking jump in.
You bought the wrong one, people. There's the short story.
So this one says without trailer. It doesn't. It says WO. The other one says with trailer. So it's either W trailer or WO.
What are you talking
trailer.
about? Just show your pickup.
And I bought
or get off my show.
WO trailer, thinking that's my
WO means without.
Trailer.
You know.
WO
means
I
without.
wonder what. I thought it was very cost. I thought it was very cost effective.
Get off my land.
I don't mind. Because I'm actually going to have it next to my. So
maybe my fields you're walking in, boy.
The first MP I bought was MP10. My good wife with this for my birthday, and that's
I don't know.
Together, so I'm going to look.
You
forward
remember
to
watching Transformers 1? The
it's a
trailer?
memory
That was
for
a
me.
great bit of the show.
He literally hand on heart talks on everybody else's.
Remember when he had that month when he was so.
Right. Okay. Let's do
Back on the
Alexis. Thank you for that. No, somebody
Yeah,
you said one
no,
more
stop
thing.
now.
Stop looking for more
It's
things.
enough. Save
It's
it for
time
next
for
week.
our top Transformers of 1988.
Lynn, these are sex people.
What do you mean?
They're sex swappers. Lynn, this is DEFCON 1. Look. Look. Don't make the same noise as them. Don't think you want to join in.
Yes, our top Transformers from the 1988 line. Who would like to go first?
Do we want to show people what that includes quickly? Very quickly. It'll have to be very quick. Jesus,
Yeah.
that seem to be. Oh shit!
Who's playing about with the fucking screens?
I think I went to move my mouse and I did actually click on it, so that was me.
Where's
I'll
Alexis
get on
gone?
that. I haven't touched Alexis. No.
No, he's kicked
That
himself.
will
He's
remain
never
the same
touched
for my
Alexis.
lifetime, just to be clear. Right. Yeah. So
playing
this was
Silly
everything that was available. Basically, and you had stuff like the Triggerbots, Triggercons. You had Sparkles, Firecons. You had C-Cons. C-Cons are awesome. Power Master, Optimus Prime. All praise be to Power Master, Optimus Prime. The Power Masters in general. Headmasters, although they were the kind of junior ones. Target Masters. I mean, there's so many good. And Pretenders. I know at the time a lot of us thought they were crap, but now we realize they weren't. They were awesome, and we need new ones. So this is like everything. Oh, quick switch as well. These are the kind of things that we had to choose from. So you had to pick your favorite one, basically. And I picked first because I picked last week. So, yeah. Who wants to go first, I suppose, Paul? That was your question, wasn't it? So, are we...
Yeah.
Do you want to go first? Because I think I know what you went for.
Yeah, I don't mind going first. I went for a classic one. I'll make myself big. Right. So for this guy. Go on, come out. Now, I've done a Jamie. I've gone for a later version of this guy. I did own the original G1 robot, and he's still with me. He's in my kids' Transformers drawer, but they're in sleep now, so I'm not going to get out. But this will represent him more than enough, and of course it is Mofo fucking Power Master Optimus Prime. Now, this is the fans' hobby one, which is possibly one of the greatest Transformers ever made. But yeah, just getting him as a kid, and he was probably, I had the original Prime, but I must have been about 5 or 4. I was probably too young to get the original Prime. I loved him, but when I got Power Master Prime, that's when the whole 86 movie, I'd watched that and everything started clicking into place, and that to me was the future of Transformers. What the fuck was Power Master Prime? I'd seen the movie, they said that Optimus Prime will return, and I just remember that day where we got the video from the video rental shop, which was the return of Optimus Prime, or wherever he came back, and being so excited. And yeah, that was it. It was Power Master Prime. It had a base mode, which I enjoyed a lot. It fitted the Transformers well with its ramps, and you could sit Prime, but he looked a bit weird. The bit which used to fuck me off a little bit was in the small Power Master Prime. If you didn't have his, was how his legs were sort of tied together. And I remember I sawed out the middle of his legs so you could move his legs individually, like a masterpiece figure. Which
Like
was
a scene from Misery or something.
just having your leg chained together. So I've done that. And was it Apex? Is it Apex? The guy is called. It goes in it.
IQ.
Yeah.
IQ, yeah. He was pretty cool. So he was my first Power Master. I think he was my only Power Master as well. I had a few Target Masters, only one Power Master, which was Power Master Prime.
A fine choice.
A fine choice. Yeah, just the best Transformer ever in the world, especially the first
awesome
Hobby
choice.
Cool. Who would like to go next?
Beast. That one's a beast.
Me Lynn actually had a G1 Power Master Optimus Prime when I first started going out with her, and then I learned like a year later or 2 years later that she binned it, put it in a bin, and I was like distraught.
I presume you mentioned when she was a child she binned it.
No, it was an
As an adult. Was it when she found out you like Transformers?
Yeah.
Was it you want to have it this? Anyway.
It was like the ring in Mordor.
It on eBay.
One tribe to rule them all.
Why shouldn't I have it? Thanks, Milan. You destroyed my soul that day.
Yep.
All right, Pete, would you like to go next, sir?
I would. Thank you very much. My 1988 bot choice this week is Nightbeat. This is the original one I had when I was a kid. He's in great condition and just so much fun to play with. I know we're spoiled, I think, at the moment with, Mark and the team bringing us, mini masterpieces, trademark Jamie Liddell. But
thanks, Peter.
I think you cannot, I think, dismiss the romanticness, I think, of those 87, 88 bots in terms of the colors and the simplicity of the transformation and just the blockiness. It's just one of these toys that, when you just look at it and you feel the nostalgia and the memories come back, of all the times you played with him. And he's got a wicked alt mode. He was the only Headmaster Junior that I had. And he's just in such good condition. It just makes you smile and fills your heart. Obviously, the starring role in the Matrix Quest stories in the comics and stuff, and I just can't rate this guy highly enough. And the alt mode is quality. X-Transbots might eventually release their masterpiece version, and I'd be really, I'd get it, because I think he's not my favorite, but he is one of my top 5.
Yeah, the fan choice version is a bit soft, but they did release the trench coat, so you could buy the trench coat from the website directly for like $9 or £9, so you can have that as an extra. But their version of the figure was very soft. So, like you, Pete, I'm looking forward to the XTV version.
Yeah.
I love your like when you sit back, when you look on behind you now, it looks like you got a fucking halo. Sit back the right way, a bit to the left, a bit further up.
There we go.
I can see your halo.
He's wearing a headdress.
Yeah,
a bit like Skeletor in the Master of the Universe movie. Anyway,
Alexis, what did you choose?
Oh, I'm still going. Keep going somewhere else.
What do you mean you're still going?
That means you don't
You
get a
must
choice.
know what you've chosen. Oh, please say you know what you've chosen.
Deluxe,
Why?
do you have a choice from 1988?
Well, unfortunately, I was not collecting. I was at that point. I stopped. I was 12 years old. So, but man, it's hard. I mean, Pretenders, like I said, are really good. You didn't really appreciate them back then. So I'll probably have to go with the Seacons, because I think they're an underrated combiner team. Because they wasn't over here in America. There wasn't really, so a lot of people didn't know about them. But I think being from the ocean, robots from the ocean and everything, from the sea and everything, and they combine. You have 6 of them. One of them could be used as a weapon too, as well. Everything. So I think that the Seacons are pretty underwhelming, or underused, or underrated. Sorry, I don't know how many words I can use "you" for, but underrated. As a combiner team, I don't think when people mention, which I don't either. My favorite combiner is Bruticus, but I never really mentioned the Seacons. But I think they're a good combiner. I think that they're pretty cool. So I would probably pick them. But Pretenders are really. I wish somebody from third party would make some Pretenders. With the shell and everything, I would love that. So I always love Pretenders. So and G1 Pretenders are really good too. So
yeah,
Seacons.
Good choice.
Okay, cool. Alexis, you ready now?
I'm ready. Yes. So I had a tough choice between two. So we do honorary mentions at the end. Honorary mentions at the end, is that right? Still
Like we do every week. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, okay. So my choice. So the way the format I'm doing it is I'm picking something that from my old childhood and that I played with a lot, and it's going back to nostalgia lane really. So I'm going to pick Quake from the Target Masters.
Nice.
He was a double Target Master, which was a slightly smaller Target Master, the original Target Master. And obviously, he had 2 Target Master guns, and I still have the original. And the reason I was torn because it wasn't my toy; it's my brother's toy. But he let me play with it quite a lot, and we still had the little. I remember, like, you could take the little black turret out and put Target Master in there, and put another Target Master on top, and then put the turret for that. So it's like a 3-tiered gun on his in his alt mode. He had a gun. He had one he could hold on the other side, or one he could have in his arms. I quite liked how he had a peg in his arm, because to me he was like a modern day Megatron, because the Megatron toy had a broken arm. So for me, against like the modern day Prime, which was my not Target Master, my Action Master Prime, almost like before I got Megatron, he was like that. He was like a Megatron version. He was like an upscale Megatron, because it was interesting how he was a tank. And so for me, the way he transformed, and he was just a really cool toy. Everything was so well done, put together. I love the double Target Master. I had him and I think Scoop. What's the
Scoop? Yeah, Scoop.
No, not Scoop. Landfill. What's
Landfill?
I had Landfill.
Yeah.
I got Landfill, and Landfill. So Landfill was my modern day Prime, because he was a truck and had the grill, and Quake was my modern day Megatron. So in the action that I used to play, those were my 2 leaders. I had Landfill and Quake. But Quake was a much better figure than Landfill, because his arm, for me, his arms just seemed to go. He's much more articulate because it was his turret, so he had double articulation because of the alt mode as well. So for me, it's Quake.
Good choice.
Cool.
Good choice.
Yeah, great choice. Great banter. JMO?
Yes. So my choice is Carnivac, and
nice.
He's an epic toy, and an epic character, because I fell in love with Carnivac from the excellent
great picks
Transformer UK comic series, meant by Simon Foreman, with a myriad of definitely wonderfully gifted artists who wrote the story Time Wars. And that's when you introduced the Mayhem Attack Squad, and you had Carnivac and Caterpillar, Flywheels, etc. And it was a different take on the Decepticons, because it made you realise that these are one race, which have been separated by eons of fighting, so they've almost developed separate pathways, in ideology, and just because they're evil Decepticons, some people will probably born into that or created into that culture. They weren't actually evil to begin with, but it's the only culture they kind of knew. And the thing with Carnivac and Cartilla's storyline, you got this idea that they were very honourable warriors, and Cartilla basically was an Autobot at heart. And I just loved the fact that the Carnivac, was honour bound to stick with the Autobots, and in the way he took on the new Mayhem Attack Squad and fucking annihilated them, you just loved all those storylines. And and a lot of people will talk about Bludgeon and how cool he is. Well, sorry, Carnivac would eat him for breakfast, and we all know that. And I wish, like you said, Deluxe, I wish some third party or Hasbro would just do the Pretenders again, because they absolutely are a wonderful toy. When I first had them as a kid, I was a bit disappointed with the first one, which I think was Landmine, because you think, what is this? It doesn't have moving parts, it's a bit static. But because of the storylines, you just fell in love with the characters, and suddenly the toy started to become alive in your head with imagination.
I love how 1988 Hasbro were like, oh, actually, that mold looks pretty good. Could we take a little bit of plastic out of its legs?
Oh, they got waffles,
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a little bit.
People thought that waffles were
maybe
brand new. No, they had waffles back
then. They had it then?
But it's beautiful. So no matter what you say, my brain fills that in. I look at that and it's filled in with my brain, and I moved on. It's like when I look at the mirror and I think I'm attractive today. My brain works really hard, to convince me. And I'll be surprised. I didn't realise the looks was like so old. When you said you're like 12 in 1980, I was like, what?
Yeah, I thought you were younger than me.
I thought you were in your
In
late
about the same as
20s at the
Amy.
most.
Me? No, yeah, I was 12. Yeah, I've stopped collecting. I was trying to get girls.
Well, I was too young to get girls legally. I was like,
Yours is in really good condition, Jamie. That the carnival, he's really.
Yes, and
like that.
And they still hold well today. I think you put them next to the current G1 remake reissues or whatever of Transformers that are coming out right now. These old figures hold the place, unlike the new ones which seem to decolor within 2 weeks. And I just love the figure. He just looks cool. That's there with Cartella.
Yeah, they're good. They're fun. Like I said, I really hope Hasbro does some. Like they're doing everything else, I really would hope they do some Pretenders too as well. I mean, they've done, the core class ones, which is a really great nod. I love you can transform into the robot and also do the, shell kind of thing. But I want Pretenders. I want the full Pretenders.
Yeah. And Catella's Carnivac, is like a berserker. He doesn't need an armor on his face. His face is the armor. He's just a brilliant character, and I am lucky to have him. It's a privilege to own that toy like that. Thanks.
When Transformers started getting good. Damn straight. Cool. Right. So that's everyone's. I've done everyone. I've not done everyone, but I've gone through everyone.
You have. Maybe not Deluxe, but this time. It's still me. I'll go last. It's got to be Double Dealer. It has been. Double Dealer has been my favourite Transformer since childhood. I always thought it was really exotic, because none of my friends had a Double Dealer, and I always thought, wow, I've got Double Dealer. Nobody else has got this. And then as an adult collector, I remember going to like TF Nation for the first time, and nearly everybody I spoke to seemed to have a Double Dealer. So yeah, Double Dealer. I love him. Speaking as you were, Deluxe, of criminally underused characters, I think he is another one. I think because we get characters like Deathshead that we had in the comic books, and then we've had Lockdown since then, and these other mercenary type characters. He's just another criminally underused one. This is my least favorite of the mode. This is my actual childhood toy. This is my least favorite mode, not just because of the bird, but because the suspiciously placed missile. Yeah. But it's still great. It's still great fun, and I still love it, and I always will. It was just a fabulous toy, and because he didn't have much backstory, I just got to make it up, use my imagination and make it up myself. And he was always involved. I was very lucky as well that I got loads of the toys from this particular year when I was a kid, and the Power Masters in particular were standouts. Him, Darkwing, Dreadwing, the Seacons that you mentioned, Deluxe, were fantastic. But yeah, just a year of amazing bots. If it came up to a toss-up between Power Master Prime and this one, it would be very difficult for me to choose because I love both of them. But Power Master Prime's the best Prime of all time, but Double Dealer's my favorite toy of all time. So,
and did you have the Fans Hobby one?
I had the Fans Hobby one. I just didn't take to it as much. I don't know if that's because I felt it was more the animation from Master Force than it was. It reminded me more of that than it did of the actual toy. Okay. And I just found it a bit bland. I just found it was gathering dust, so I sold it on to somebody who'd appreciate it more. I've got the Earthrise version, which is decent, but I still think they can improve on that. I hope we get another Double Dealer toy.
The DX9 one's really good too. The mini one.
Yeah, a lot of people are trying to get me to buy Legends, RJ and others, and I have to say that the DX9 Double Dealer, that does look quite good. I'm trying to remember. Is that the one that's
version too? I have the original one, which is not painted, but they got a painted version too that came out.
I mean, the biggest trouble is sadly Andy's got masculine chug hands that's just getting away
I got
of Legend figures.
That's the only thing with Legends figures is like some of you guys, I can't remember who it was. He was showing me, I think, at the last TF UK con, some of their Legends figures, and was saying, "Yeah, I'll have a look. Aren't these amazing?" I think it was a Brawl. Was that yours, Paul, or something? And I remember just like having a look, and I was like, yeah, it looks great, but it's tiny. It's tiny. It's just too small. So yeah. Anyway, but yeah, double dealer. So I think we all agree he wins. What's next?
Cool. Right, is that everyone?
No, honorary mentions. Honorary mentions.
No, not tonight. But what we have got something more important, Alexis, than that. Like really important, because we've had a fan of our show who's been watching us for pretty much since the start. He's always contributing. He's really funny. We love playing Fortnite with him as well, because we play games obviously with our people who we get to meet on the interwebs. He's been to TF UK Con every single year. We've all had a little bit of success on YouTube.
It's true.
But yeah, it's true.
All right, sorry, you carry on.
Thanks for letting me build it up and then just going. Anyway, this guy has followed us from the start, and do you know what? I'm just really blessed that finally he's getting a little bit of the success that he deserves. Now he's got his own YouTube video. It's YouTube channel. It's called C4 Dark Main. He hasn't published any videos, which some would consider that a barrier to becoming famous.
Has he done it now?
Today he's passed 25 subscribers. Yes. He's now at 28 subscribers, and he's done a little thank you message. Here we go.
Oh my gosh, guys! 25 subscribers. It's totally cool. Thanks to all my Patreons and everything. Got a cracking unboxing video coming soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch me on all the socials.
God bless you, Drew. God bless you.
What?
I don't know why you think that voice on.
I don't understand.
Drew got me ice cream mind, but anyone who does that is a god.
Drew got me into crack. I'd never done crack before.
I'm gonna slap him.
I had a great time. That stuff was Moorish.
He didn't think it would happen. We were chatting on Fortnite at night, and we said, "How many?"
He's got 25 subscribers.
He
has got a platinum plaque.
Everyone we were chatting to on Fortnite went like. He went his fair way. It's like shit. I got
the meme of the Olympic athlete who's biting his medal and he's going, yeah, and he's at the bottom of the entire ramp.
Andy, I say by the way,
God bless you, Drew. God bless you.
Andy, so do you want to say, by the way, I was going to pick double dealer as well, but I knew you would, so I picked.
I know, that's why I picked it first.
Yeah,
because I went last week.
Yeah, so no. Oh no,
but
I didn't read it.
You know, if somebody else had picked it, that year of 98 was so good. We could have picked. There's so many good bots.
Yeah, we all picked each other's bots, didn't we?
It was
Jamie.
I had it for Christmas.
I see you've lined a little cheeky something up. Are we doing the socials now?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh no, I can't play the fucking intro. I can't play the intro because it gets us hit. So I'll play.
I'll sing
something else. I'll play something else instead.
I'm having some difficulty with this. I think it seems pretty self-explanatory. But if Paul's watching this, then I'm doing this totally hard panther. I'm gonna say totally hard panther.
Yeah. So, but
What did I say? Maybe I had it. That was right. That was the correct. So let's go.
I'll start to go sideways from there.
Really so.
And he's just a sweet, funny guy. He's really talented, and people enjoy watching us together. So it's cool.
Yay! It's the socials.
Do you want to hear it? Follow up. It's it's here. It's there.
Don't pretend. Mark Wahlberg came around and transformed that for you.
Mark Wahlberg around. He did. Exactly that.
So here we have a brilliant picture done by Cliff Jumper.
Awesome.
On Instagram and she's on Twitter as well. And to be honest, I think it was Friday night or Saturday, and I sort of glanced at it and I just retweeted it straight away. Do you know when you see a picture and it really is an honestly good damn picture straight away? You just see it and you just think brilliant, and then you just go, I want to know how he did every aspect of this, and to be fair play to him, he actually did. He probably knows how my mind works. He did show like the sort of before, afterwards, and it was just amazing. He's just brilliant. He does good YouTube stuff as well. He's just very creative, and I just love that. Just awesome. Got 6 of
Very cool photograph. Very
he
cool
does
photograph.
his countdown thing. You know, where you can see a sort of like the plethora of the numerous different tweets from the Transformers fandom. Always worth to check out, because the way social media works is, even when you follow maybe 1,000 or 500 people, it seems to tunnel you down a certain path, but you only see the same repeating thing. So it's always good to check out stuff like this, where you can see some tweets that you probably have missed. So it's always great, and maybe new accounts to follow and interact with. Spiderfather's got a competition, so go to Twitter and be a resident of the UK. Sorry there, Deluxe. But, you know, that's the benefits of being a tea drinking nation. Leave a comment and you can be in a chance of winning. He's always doing giveaways, so it's always worth to follow. He's always got, he always seems to buy every Transformer like you, Deluxe. If you guys were both on having pickups, seriously, we would have to leave and come back a week later to after you guys had finished.
More if you want me to.
No.
I didn't get everything out.
I do believe you, and you can see the fear in my face. You know, I just do believe. So yeah, it's worth to follow, and his hot intakes, and there's Chronicles of Cliffjumper there. Yeah, so wonderful. Wow. Bit short socials today, but I think the quality has been great. In that picture, I just thought, you know, even if there's only one thing I had to pick, it was that I've tried to take break from social media, which is a bit bad when I'm meant to be doing something like the social. So I took a complete break this week, and I went back on Thursday. I think it's healthy to take a break from social media, because I think sometimes it's just so much stuff there, and you know, sometimes you can just get bogged down, and you just need to have a sort of wipe. You know, and then get back onto it, which is a bit bad when you do something like Transformers the show and you're meant to be interacting and engaging and stuff. But luckily I'm a miserable bastard, so I find it quite easy to shut off and shut down.
That's cool.
I just mishear you. Did you just say when you're on the socials, sometimes you have to take some time off and have a good wipe? I just wanted to clarify that.
Any occasion for me, I'll have a good wipe. You know?
As long as you hear some curtains, you're fine.
Masturbating is a healthy thing. In fact, I said to you,
I didn't mean to open that door.
When we were doing that thing, countdown for an hour, I said,
you've opened it.
I said, this is the longest I've been on the internet and not looked at porn.
Now I know how the guy in Hellraiser.
And I was impressed. I think I should have got a token. I can now go to my masturbation self-help group and say, guys, an hour.
What's the rhythm and routine?
Before we move on, can I just say quickly on your photographs before Magmatron, you said to me you didn't know about Magmatron. If you want to know about that, then go on Chris McPhee's channel. He did a whole section on Magmatron about 2 weeks ago. It's worth going to have a little watch. Sorry, I wanted to pause because you asked me to pause at the end of your section.
Enough
I paused out in your section. I wanted to try and talk to you about half an hour, but you told me to shut
I was actually going to mention that about Chris McPhee, and I retweeted that thing about Magmatron, actually.
Good.
But I got into it and I forgot.
I'm so glad you can read my mind on that one.
Cool. What am I meant to be doing?
I said it in chat.
I don't know.
Haven't we got the discussion now?
I like lamp. Yeah, we have. We have.
Really
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Village.
Is it Prime? Is it Prime? Because Prime gets it.
We now return to the Transformers.
So discussion tonight is just catching up with you, Deluxe, and how you've got on as a YouTuber, and we've got questions. People have already started asking questions in the chat, which I've had to save for later. But people have texted questions in. So thank you so much for coming on our show tonight. I've watched your videos for the last couple of years. I know we've always both been into Legends. Me and Alexis run the biggest Iron Factory Legends group that there is. It's bigger than some Legends groups. And so I guess my first question is, how did you get into Legends? And what happened? What occurred for you to sort of start collecting those little beautiful bots?
Man, I don't know. Well, thank you for having me on Iron Factory. Page. I love it. I wish we get more members. I really do. Got me into Legends. I mean, just because I love Transformers. I mean, they just came out, you know, and especially third party. Now, you know, Legends been around for, you know, not core. What do they call it? Core class? Before core class, they were called, you know, Hasbro had Legends. But third party took it to another level.
Yeah.
You know, with New Age, Magic Square, and Iron Factory, them are the big three. But now we got, you know, everybody's doing them now. And I think Magic Square has their hands in everybody's pie hole. You know, they got DX9 now, you know, Unique Toys, you know. And, you know, other people came along, you know, some, and, you know, dropped in, you know, Transform Element did some Beast War stuff. I was kind of hoping they would stay around for a little while. You know, they did Black Arachnia, Rat Trap, and Scorponok. And I was kind of hoping they stay on, but I know, you know, Robot Toys now is doing their stuff. So, it's just the way, oh my God, they're just so much fun. I mean, just there's, you know, Masterpiece, you know, golly, I hate doing Masterpiece reviews because it just takes so long to especially Fans Toys and stuff. Fans Toys are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I know a bunch of Fans Toys, you know, lovers, you know, they're gonna hate me, but oh my God, they're a pain in the ass to transform, and just especially when you're trying to review them, you got to do them back and forth. But Legends, it's just so much fun. I mean, New Age, just beautiful. You know, Magic Square, they're fun. They're getting a little hard too as well. They're, you know, they're throwing, you know, their combiners are kind of, you know, pain in the butt to get together, and transformation.
Magic Square.
Yeah. And they're just, you know, they're not, but you know, Magic Square is not where I want to throw it across the room. Kind of transformations. They're fun, but they're, you know, they're kind of challenging too as well.
Their Megatron their Megatron transformation is.
No, I don't think it's that bad. I think their Megatron is better than the New Age Megatron.
New Age Megatron is very easy. Magic Megatron is really hard.
It's the chest, you know, and the arms, trying to get the arms and everything. But I like how they use their plastic. Because you know, a lot of people don't like the plastic, but I think if they use New Age plastic, they couldn't do the way their engineering is. They could not do it. People would be breaking them everywhere. So it gives them more of a G1 feel too as well. You know, that's what they're going for. It looks, you know, kind of a plain Jane kind of G1 thing. So I like what Magic Square does, and like I said, Bruticus is the Combaticons are just you know, the Constructicons, all their stuff they're doing is really good as well. And it's just fun. The Legends are just, I mean, like I said, if I could stop collecting or if I can go back and start again, it would be Legends and probably 3-0 would be the main ones I would do because they're just so much fun.
Ooh, 3-0. Which gone, Pill?
No, that's cool.
I was going to say 3-0. That's obviously, again, a variety. What are you talking about? I collected MDLX. What 3-0 are you talking about?
All of it. MDLX and the DX. MDX. Not what's it?
You got DX.
Yeah.
DX is so DX is this one.
DLX is the bigger one.
That one
the
there.
middle one. The middle. So you got the MDLX or the smaller ones, which you showed that Prime and you know all that stuff.
That's DLX. Big one.
DLX is the middle one, and they have bigger ones too. I haven't got any of those. Those are kind of pricey. They're like $600-$700 usually. You know.
Oh, I haven't got those versions. No.
Well, those are the
big.
big ones. So I collect MDLX and DLX. All I collect everything. So I've
Same.
got a bunch of those. So
Same.
They're just fun.
Yeah.
You know, they don't transform. A lot of people. That's the reason why people don't like them because they don't transform. And you know that's fine. And I understand. And I see that argument. But I just want something that looks good on a shelf. And for me, because I take pictures, and you know, they're really
paint
I mean,
is
I have
amazing.
so much fun. Yeah,
paint
is
and
spectacular.
sculpts and
the
you can
details.
zoom right in with the camera. Details, articulation, like, and each figure is different as well, isn't it? Like each figure is like, I mean that yellow part Prime is actually almost like MDLX standard. Like it's like so close, like it looks very good.
For me, like because I take pictures, there's so much fun. Like Jamie, if you got, I mean, I don't know if you collect 3-0 at all, but if you got a hold of some 3-0 and took some pictures the way you do, come on now, that'd be a
but I think you really sell yourself short because you do. I mean, you do so many good pictures, and it's the abundance of pictures you do as well.
They're fun too. I mean, they're just fun. I love something. Taking pictures for me is just fun. It kind of relaxes me, kind of puts me in my own little world, you know, and just I like having. That's what I like doing. If I didn't do reviews at all, I would still keep taking pictures.
I mean, I don't do reviews, and I just do pictures because to me, I get to play with the toy. It's like my adult version now of playing with the toy. I don't really display. Well, I know I've got a display of figures around with this now, but I would seriously put them in boxes, keep them wrapped up, and I bring them out to play with them. Basically, when I do photos.
Oh yeah.
So just one more question. I've got it's about the conventions. So in the UK, like we have TF Nation, we've had like Stambush over. We all met at TFN like years ago. It's like our TF Con. over here, and we've become friends ever since, and we stay in contact. And
That's awesome. That's awesome.
now there's 3 a year, 3 different conventions a year, and we all meet up all in England, which is insane for a country that size to have 3 adult Transformer conventions. How over there? Do you go to TFCon? Have you made friends from there? Do you look forward to it more now you're a big YouTuber?
Yep. I go. Sorry, my throat. I've since 2014, which was the first one. You know, because they have TFCon was originated in Toronto, but now they have one on the East Coast, and usually they've been starting to have one on the West Coast now. I've been to every one on the East Coast, except for they didn't have one because of the pandemic in 2021. I think 2021. I don't think they had one, but since 14. Everything. So I'm going this year, and I go to BotCon too as well. I'm going to Fort Wayne, Indiana, which that's where it's BotCon is 30 years old, and that's where it originated that's where it started, was Fort Wayne, Indiana. So I'm going to that. I've been to like 7 BotCons, and TFCons. I've been to, like I said, every single one of them, and I've met a lot of my friends, a lot of reviewers, Kato's Collection, Patriot Prime reviews, Rodman's Primal. I'm gonna miss Fire Talks. I'm gonna miss some other ones, but we actually went to all of them. All of us went to Florida last year for Orlando, and we all got together. And we also met in Baltimore in 2022 or 2020 or 2022, one of those, I think. And we're all going to this year in Baltimore again. We're all going again to meet up. And yeah, I mean, their conventions are so much fun.
Very cool.
Yeah, I don't even go for the Transformers anymore because I can get those on eBay or wherever I want to get. I can get that. I go for friends and everything, and it kind of feels good, whenever you're walking down walking around and everything, and say, "Hey, Deluxe, how you doing? I love your reviews." I'm not gonna lie, I kind of get a little, touch my soul a little bit, that people notice me and everything. But I just love going to conventions. They're much fun. They're so much fun. I would love to go over there to, TF Nation. I think
we should do a crowdfund for like Kato and Deluxe to come over and just. That would be amazing.
Sam just hit me up. I've met Sam before he came to. I met him twice. Actually.
Alex's wife or different Sam?
Sam Palmer. Sam Palmer.
Sam Palmer.
Oh, Sam. Oh, Sam.
Yeah. He went to. He came over to TFCon.
Yeah,
twice, I think.
Sam's
I met
awesome.
him twice and everything. But I would love. He just texted me up. He said, "I need to come over there." I was like, "Yes." My wife would love to go over there too as well. I was stationed in Germany in 98 to 2000. Oh, sorry, 96 to 98. I'm sorry. I was stationed over in Germany in Schweinfurt. The base isn't even in there anymore. I think they shut it down. But I never got to get out of Germany. I always did in the field and everything. So I would love to go back over there and
I want to go for Oktoberfest in Germany, or Septemberfest, or Novemberfest, or Decemberfest. Anything that involves going to Germany and just drinking lots of beer. I'm there.
Just want to get drunk in Germany.
You want to talk about just like, excuse me. My God, there was so many people. I got to see Germany. That was fun, but I didn't get to go outside. I wanted to go to France. Now they tried. I had a girlfriend over there trying to teach me to, and I was kind of mean. I was like, nobody speaks German except for Germans. So, she got kind of mad about that. I'm like,
that's why I don't mind about Spanish. Like, I don't know Spanish at all. My wife's a Spanish teacher, but generally, English or Spanish, it's a pretty good language to use.
Oh,
but you go to fucking Belgium and they're talking Flemish, and they get offended that you don't talk Flemish. I'm like, I can't know all the languages in the whole wide world. Like,
Belgium should be lucky we eat their chocolates. That's just thankful.
We'll fucking send Scotland down to get the chocolates back and bring them back.
Matt Deluxe, Deluxe, which of the cons you said? Baltimore, Toronto, and then California.
Yeah, they have one on the West Coast too. LA, Los Angeles.
Are they the same? Is there one which you prefer? How are they different? I guess would be.
Well, I haven't been to the one in Toronto. Or,
okay.
LA. I haven't been to those. I've been on the East Coast ones. I've been to all the East Coast ones. Now the West Coast ones, it's usually because usually they have the East Coast ones around. This year is going to be November. That's usually around the end of October. Now the West Coast, the LA one is in March, and then Toronto is July.
So you've been to Toronto? Sorry, you say? You've been
I've not been to Toronto. I would love to, but
I want to go to Toronto. Toronto as well.
I've heard the Toronto one's really fun, just laid back and really.
That's
fun,
what I want to go to. I've got family in Toronto, so I like. Yeah, that's easy.
It's because they don't have beers there, do they? Toronto is probably the only place in Canada where they don't have bears going into the
They do
cities.
have bears. Well,
not
not
going
in
into the cities.
I think a lot of
Surely the
No,
convention
no.
should be okay.
Sexy
not into
bears,
cities.
men in their
Because
50-year-olds.
my aunt's in Canada, and like I look at her like webcam or whatever, like to a back garden, thinking you got like bears coming into the garden,
Amy,
and I don't know, but
why
in
do you
the
have
UK, and yeah, sorry, Alexis, pardon me for talking there.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, it's okay. I was only walking up to Crescendo, and then you just crash in.
It's the impression of Jamie just punching bears now.
Why you like that John West advert?
I was in Glasgow the other day. I can't remember what Jamie. We were talking about terrorists, and the Glaswegian said, "You know how we deal with Kerry."
Alexis, are you on medication or something? Because you're just talking when someone's speaking, like you just don't switch off.
To answer your question, Alex, I would love to go to Toronto, and I wanted to go to the West Coast one too in LA. But like I said, it's in between. It's really short time. I spend a lot of money, everything in between, so it's not really a whole lot of time to catch up. But I'm going to try to. But I'm definitely going to BotCon this year, which is in June. And I'm going to TFCon, and like I said, this year it's going to be in November. It's around that area time. So.
And do you find they grow? Like, because we used to go to like TFN like on the Friday and go home on the Sunday, and then we went on the Thursday and we go home on the Sunday. And this year, I think we're going on the Thursday and we're going home on the Monday. And next year it'll be 2 or 3 weeks of bigger.
I usually go.
And one day we'll just live there in the Hilton. It's always the Hilton as well. I've seen that in America. It's always the Hilton. It's the Hilton in the UK as well.
I think either BotCon or I think TFCon either about a Hilton. I think or Hilton.
One of them is definitely in the Hilton.
But I usually fly in Thursday. Usually I fly in Thursday and I fly out Saturday. Or I'm sorry, Sunday night usually. So that's what I do. So.
And it's been a pleasure. Sorry, Paul.
No, go for it.
It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you tonight.
No, it's an honor.
It's the first time. Yeah, and it's like Kato as well. You're so you got really well mannered. Unlike I'm uncouth. The other guy's actually quite well mannered.
Kato is one of my best friends. I've met Kato a couple of times. Like I said, BotCon, I've actually gone over to where we last Christmas or last December we went over in Tennessee. He's in North Carolina around that area. And we actually went to have vacation over that way and I got to hang out with Kato again. Really wonderful dude. Like I said, one of my best friends, man. He's good.
He's such a cool dude.
I like to think that people like ourselves, Kato and yourself, Deluxe, Cindy, Paul, and Andy, Peter, we're pushing boundaries. We're pushing boundaries because we're saying yes, you can be Transformer fans and attractive. And it's okay.
I wouldn't say that. Maybe for y'all, but I wouldn't go that far for me or anything like that. Kato's kind of ugly too, as well.
Big shout out to Kato if you want.
I've met him. His wife is just just precious. She's awesome too, as well. Just both of them two. Like I said, them two together. That is the reason why I go to TFCon now. It's to see those two. They're really wonderful people.
And in terms of YouTubers,
y'all are too.
Bless you. If we ever met you, we would. If you ever this way, or if we ever come over to the US, we'll definitely have a big meetup.
Love to go over there.
Do you know what I'd love to see in the US? And we've had them on twice now. Is the Cybertronic Spree. They are so cool. They are every time
they went over there. Did they not go over there?
They've never been over to England. No.
Oh.
We keep tempting them.
They've been in Canada. Okay.
They've been to Canada. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen them. I've seen Stan Bush a couple of times, but I've never seen Cybertronic Spree at all. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be there this year or not. TFCon usually they usually go to Toronto, but I don't think they've never done a US show before.
Yeah, they've never done a UK one. They were interested, but I think it's like all the logistics, isn't it, of getting them over there, and their big old costumes. So, in terms of YouTubers, who do you love chilling out and watching?
Oh man, so many. Like I've mentioned with all my friends, Kato, Patriot Prime, Inutabi, Fire Talks, Ronman's Primal. I watch, Imgo. A lot of people, he's one of the, beginners. He was, at the beginning. His transformation video, that's where I learned to transform myself.
Yeah, that's where I did as well.
The way he does it, because I'm trash on transformation. That's why I speed it up, because you ain't gonna learn anything from me. I'm just gonna waste your time. But Imgo, golly, there's tons. I mean,
He's going to get an angry email from me, no Magmatron.
Aaron Fry, I like him. Aaron Fry, I like him. He's good. I mean, there's so many. I mean, I have to go on a list, but that's the main people I watch. I try to watch as many as possible because I like to support, you know, everybody that I can. And you know, I understand because, you know, my views lately have been trash, and I understand that. You know, it's just a bad time to be a YouTuber. Everybody and their mom is doing it now, so you know, you had to stand out.
Yeah, but I remember starting with you, and I remember subscribing, watching your reviews before we ever spoke or anything, or done groups of stuff together. And you were at like 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers. You're at 15,000 subscribers now, and that was only a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
What's the next thing for your channel? Because you're growing massively.
I mean, you know, just as much as I can. I mean, like now I just do it just because, you know, it's just fun. You know, when I make it a job and when I don't have fun with it anymore, I'm gonna quit because there's no point in doing it. And it's not about the money. I tell this to everybody. People ask me, you know, questions. You know, why do you know, how can I get started? You know, and first thing I say is don't do it for the money because it's not gonna be there and everything. Just have fun with it. You know, put your own spin on it. Just like everybody has their own little thing. I got the floor time. You know, that's my kind of stick. You know, with it is that, you know, I get on the floor and, you know, try to, you know, reminisce back when you was a kid, you know, on the floor playing with your Transformers. And I kind of trying to bring that. I try to, you know, be positive about everything. You know, I do say some stuff is crap, you know, and everything, but I don't want to sit there and harp on it. I don't want to be the negative Nancy kind of reviewer. You know, there's a lot of reviewers out there that, you know, just don't criticize us. Yeah, and that's what usually gets views, and I don't want to do that because I want to find the positive on mostly everything.
No one wants to be an Alexander McQueen. Criticize.
Exactly. So I mean, I don't, you know, I want to be positive about stuff and just be happy and everything. And
great song.
Killing me, dude. You're killing me, man. Anyway,
could you kill him, Bo? Could you just kill him, Bo?
Yeah, could you kill him back?
We actually rent out Alexis. If you ever want to do a duo, I can get you some good terms on that.
I'd be honored. I'd be honored. Yeah. I mean, if any of y'all want to be on my reviews, why not? I mean, if we want to do a live with me, hey, y'all are welcome anytime.
When you do your live shows,
it's a different time, you know. Time zone.
If you have Alexis on, you might need to kick him a couple of times.
Yeah, always keep.
Remember, it'll be about 3 a.m. for us, so we'll be about 20 pints deep. So you can
when you do a live show, give us a heads up. I'll check my wife. I'll find out if I can do it or not. I'll be honest.
I just wanted to hit on what you were talking about. You know, YouTube being competitive and you got to be in it because you love the Transformers and that.
No, yeah.
And I think that's really good advice because I think with Transformers the show, I'm really lucky that I really like all the guys there, like Alexis and Pete, you know, and Paul and Andy, you know, and we've got other people as well in the community like Alpha, etc. And that's the important thing for me. In fact, taking a step back and just enjoying my photography is important. And
you gotta have a good group. You have a good group.
Yeah.
And everything, and that makes it a lot easier. You know, like I said with Kato, Patriot Prime, them, I have a great, you know, before I met these guys, I didn't have such a great support crew, you know, cast, but now I do because we have this little, you know, Con Bros thing, you know, we everything, and they're always supporting you, and that's what y'all do. Y'all support each other, and that makes it, you know, makes me want to keep doing it because I probably would have quit, you know, a couple of years ago. You know.
See, when you talk about support, though, I think it's support where you seem to be camaraderie. You got on with them and you have a laugh. Is there anyone you've encountered where maybe it just gets competitive sometimes and that maybe scares you?
No.
Or is it always just fun competitiveness?
Fun competitive. I mean, I think we're all competitive, you know, in nature. You know, we're wanting everything, but I mean, if I don't, you know, I don't get upset or anything. I try not to get upset. You know, I take that back. I do get upset. You know, and I bitch to my wife a lot. You know, like, you know, nobody, you know, people, you know, are not watching my reviews and everything. And but I take a step back. And I'm like, you know what? The people that do, I should appreciate that. You know, and just move forward and not worry about that. Like I said, because I'm not going to be a huge, you know, YouTuber and everything. I've already been around too long for that, and I know it's not going to happen. So I'm just, you know, just doing what I do and just have fun with it. And if you watch it, awesome. I appreciate, you know, every time I try to answer all of my comments. That's me, and I'm gonna, if you take the time out of your busy schedule to comment on my video, I'm gonna, respond back to you. That's the least
Alexis was raving about you the moment I think I met Alexis in Transformers the Show 4 years back. He was always raving about you.
Yeah, we always having. RJ's also in the chat as well. He just wants to say hello because he's a huge fan of you.
I
he watches all
appreciate
your
that. Thank
videos.
you. I from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate. Like I said, it does feel good when I go to TFCon and everything. And if you come up and talk to me, I will sit there and talk to you. Don't be scared or shy, because I've had people say they're too shy. Like, I saw you at TFCon, but I didn't come up to you. But why not? I'm a normal person. I'm regular. I'm a short, fat white guy. Well, I'm not fat anymore. I lost a lot of weight. So, but I'm just a regular guy, and I love Transformers, and I want this to grow, and everything like that. With the supporting cast like y'all have. I love watching y'all show, and it's just, I know y'all nitpick at everything, but deep down, y'all would do anything for each other.
Can I ask it?
I've already chosen a good coffee for Alexis tonight. It's fantastic.
Matt, you get our show, right? Can I ask what do you actually like about our show? Like, what stands out?
Oh, come on!
I want to ask. Matt, he gets us, right? He gets our bullshit, right? So,
yeah, because I was on a show.
Ask, so
I was on a podcast for a long time, Shattercast Uncut, and we just y'all mesh together. Y'all are different, but y'all are the same. Like y'all complement each other, that's what makes a great. That's what makes a great podcast. That's what's making y'all grow. That's why y'all are growing so really quickly. It's because y'all mesh together, and people get that, and they like to take time out of their busy schedule, like I said, and just to have in 2 hours, an hour or two, just to sit there and relax and talk about Transformers. That's what draws us together. That's why I think it's funny when people are fighting Bayverse versus G1. Y'all are the same people, just fighting for a different cause. I mean, it's just stupid. Like it's just all this negative stuff and everything. Y'all love Transformers, but like I said, it's always going to be.
You're right. Because let's be honest, no one likes Bayverse. No one likes Bayverse.
I like Bayverse. I mean, everybody's so negative.
So how do we kick Matt? How do we hit Deluxe? Kick Deluxe. Come on,
you have no power here, Alexis.
You have no power here.
You lost that power.
I just want people to have fun and everything, and just enjoy what like I said. We're lucky it's still around for 40 years. I mean, a lot of companies, a lot of lines have not made it. And Transformers is still around, and I want to see it be around for a lot longer. And
G.I. Joe 60 years as well. You're like, what the hell?
So
same age as you, Jamie. Okay,
it's a great time. Like I always say in my news segment. It's a great time to be a Transformers collector. And sex time too as well.
How do you know Alexis has been drinking without him saying he's been drinking?
Well, thanks so much for coming on the show. I've had a really good time tonight. It's been brilliant. You're always welcome back whenever you want. So,
and you're welcome to take Alexis to keep him.
We'll post him over the pond.
I'll take him. We got a little corner in the house.
Stick him in one of those animal crates.
I'm sure you'll
take him, but you won't keep him.
I'm going to cremate some just in case he might come back.
After the first day, he'll be like, y'all can have him back.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Return to sex.
It's all harsh, but it's
I am right fucking here. You know that, right?
We really do know. Trust me, we know.
Lux, you will not even last a day.
Oh, really? I'll be all right.
You'll be taking them beer spotting. That's what you'll be doing, Deluxe. Let's go drink some beers.
Right.
Sasquatch. I like Sasquatch. I believe it's Sasquatch.
You do like a sassy squatch. Right. Thanks so much for watching tonight. Please head to Transformers the Show on Facebook, where you can join the group and we chat about Transformers and stuff. Thank you so much to Deluxe. I'll put all the links into the comments, but you're already subscribed to him anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Thank you.
It's been a brilliant night. Can't wait to see Transformers 1 actually. Let's finish off just by showing the bloody trailer one more time, and then we'll close the show.
Oh, which one? Aliens.
So,
which
how
trailer?
long do you think we'll be here? I'm not talking to you.
You know what? We are so screwed.
Thought you weren't talking to me.
You two, come with me. Report to Waste Management.
Hi there, I'm B127. I'm actually working on some nicknames. The one I'm floating right now is Badassatron, which is actually pronounced Badassatron.
We're gonna call you B. I know we're just lowly worker bots who can't even transform. Don't you want to see what's out there?
There's a reason no one goes to the surface. It's dangerous.
Why'd you bring jetpacks?
If we survive this, I'm gonna kill you.
I accept those terms.
The surface. It's beautiful.
You have proven yourself worthy. Take these and access your full potential.
It's time to show them we are more than meets the eye.
We can transform now.
On 3, 1. It's working! Where's my head?
How do we use these things?
Oh, look at wheels! I need wheels! Guys, that's not good.
We've got these powers for a reason. Let's use them.
We stand here together as one.
Whoa! I got a battle mask! It appeared with this guy. Knife hands? I have knife hands!
I can see that. B, these are not the bad guys.
Why did you cut the door?
Wait, no, it was already like that. Right?
Yes, that's right. Yes. It was. Yeah, it was already like. Yeah, that's right.
The more I watch that, the more I'm really excited.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that's
looks really good. Looks
It
fun.
looks better. It
Why
looks
the
better
hell
more
can't it
time.
just be fun?
More I see it, the more I actually want to see it. I don't think.
Yeah, because it's not what you said in Facebook. In
Yeah,
fact,
I was
it's the
gonna
complete
say.
opposite. Yeah.
No,
I
said.
Anyway, yeah.
What was it? I said I had a vibe. I said a vibe. It had a vibe to it.
Maybe I've been awful. You said.
I never said that. I never said awful. I said it had an Earthspot vibe.
Thanks for
Never
tonight.
Read my comments. Never agreed or disagreed. Read them back.
Thank you for joining us tonight. It's been great to see you. Good night.